Birds on the Line with One Trey Rock and Bird Gang 31. This show is for you, the Eagles fans. All you Eagles fans out there that have your opinion about the Birds, we're going to give you guys 5 to 10 minutes apiece to jump on here.
We gave Poobie one carry! One carry! One! Where was the team?
Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon both did what they needed to do. I mean, you saw a struggling quarterback, you attacked him. You saw a struggling run defense, you attacked it, and you didn't shy away from it.
This team's they're not good. I'm kind of getting scared of the Raiders game because I know they're going to do some, same old thing. I'm hoping they run the things a little bit more.
Sirianni listened to us and ran the ball. I mean, Jalen didn't have a good. I mean, he didn't really have a good production day, but the running did all that matters. Susan Jordan Howard came up from the practice squad.
What is up? What is up? Welcome to episode 6 of Birds on the Line. I am Bird Gang 31 and my boy
One Trey Riddock, you already know. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. How is everybody doing? Eagles lose another close game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been horrible all day since the loss. I have not been feeling well at all about the situation. But we done our post-game show. Now it's time for you, the fan. Any fans, any content creators, anybody that wants to get on the line and let everybody know how you feeling about it. Everybody to get 5 to 10 minutes, unless, there's no one backstage at the time. You might go a little longer, but pretty much 5 to 10 minutes apiece to let us know how you feeling about the game today. So we ready whenever y'all are. You know what I'm saying? We did our post-game show. If you didn't see it, check it out. The Aftermath podcast after every single Eagles game, 30 minutes to an hour after. You can definitely check that out. So come on, guys. Come on in here. Let's see what we got.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here. What up, Grant? How you doing, my guy?
Grant, what's good, my guy? I was thinking about something too.
What up?
Maybe, we played the Giants twice this year. Maybe this loss right here was a good loss. You get me? A loss ain't never a good loss, but maybe this one right here was the one we needed to get out the way before we go on this little run. I mean, it could be possible. Now, this tape right here give us something to build on. It's like, man, we could do a lot of stuff different. I kind of figured we was going to take a loss down the stretch, at least one. Maybe this the one right here that just spark it. I mean, that's just me looking at it on the
positive vibes. I see what you're saying. Positively, this could be that one. We were riding high. Everybody was riding high. We're on that run, about to get to go on this nice playoff run, try to get to division even maybe. You know what I'm saying? And we needed that game to slap us back down to reality. Said, you ain't made it yet, Eagles. You have not made it. You got to keep grinding and keep going out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's a possibility, man. I can agree with that one. What up, right. OGR Sports? How you doing, my guy? You want to jump in here, talk about your Giants winning today? Hey, the link should be inside the chat. Did we get that pinned up yet? It's not letting you. Okay, let me pop this in there. Let me see.
But you heard me though, Bird Gang. I was saying it all
There it
week.
is. I just popped it in there.
I was saying it all week, man. Like, we can't take this Giants team lightly. It's still a division game. Those go either way. I mean, we came down here. They out physicaled us today. Now we gotta go take care of business in Philly when we play them. So, I mean, it's like
if we lose the Jets, I ain't gonna talk about it yet. Because if we lose the Jets, now we got some real problems, my guy.
That's a real problem. Yeah, that's a real problem.
We got some real problems. All right, we got 2 backstage, so let's get this thing cranked up. We got Cool Cat Connors up first, followed by Lindy in zone. Can't wait for that. I haven't seen Lindy in a minute. Let's go, Cool Cat. Let's see that rap. I'm ready for it.
Yeah. The only reason why I'm smiling because I'm waiting for tickets for Spider-Man No Way Home to come out. That's the only reason why I'm smiling. Outside of that, before I do what I gotta do, here's a plug. These two, the fourth member of the Birds of Broad Street, the OG, Mr. Warming Up Though, and half man, half coolness, is the Birds of Broad Street. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock. We got a whole lot to say. We got a whole lot to say.
Facts.
Listen, MK Miss said he wants to come on tomorrow 6:30, so I want to let you guys know. So 6:30, he's gonna pop up. We might have some other people showing up. BIRDGANG 31 told me about it. We'll have to see. So DNA, once Trey Rock's the fourth member. And with that being said, what the heck was that? What the heck was that? What was that? Are you absolutely, positively kidding me? What was that? Listen. I praise Jalen Hurts more than anybody, but one Trey Rock knows this better than me. Philadelphia brothers, we give you tough love. That's what we do in Philadelphia. One Trey Rock represents the same team as I do. This right here in the same city. We give you tough love. That was your worst performance. That was your worst performance. I will give you that. That was your worst. 3 interceptions is unacceptable. Unacceptable. That is not baby goat status. That is not Jalen freaking Hurts. That's not the game changer. History. Where did I? You didn't even break no ankles. Well, you didn't even break no ankles. Where's the ankles? You didn't even do that. The running game. Hey, the running game, hey, it is what it is. Defense, 50-50. I'll give you guys 50-50. Nick Sirianni, remember, we took you out the doghouse. You bet your butt we can put you in. You can bet your butt we put you in. But Jalen Rager, you ungrateful, stupid. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say because I ain't trying to get BIRDGANG in one try monetized. You're lucky. But catch the dang ball. It's right in your hands. It's right in your hands. Now, again, Jalen Hurts, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But it's right in your hands. Catch the dang ball. If it wasn't for you not catching the dang ball, Jalen Hurts would not be criticized like what he was going to be tomorrow. He's going to be criticized like nobody else, and he dang well deserve it. He dang well deserve it. Trust me, you ain't out of this, Jalen. You is not out of this. Rager, you were supposed to catch the ball, and where was Devontae Smith? Where was Smitty? Where was Goddard? What was it? Miles? Hey, you did all right. But Boston Scott, you got both hands on the ball. Both hands on the ball. You fumbling. Both hands on the ball. It's simple. It's right in your hands. Hold it. Hold it like a little baby. Now, when it comes to the playoffs, you had a chance. The 49ers beat the Minnesota Vikings. If you was to murder, beat, and victimize the Giants, you would be in 7th place in the wild card spot. You're 10th now. You're 10th. So you guys, there better not be. Look, I swear to God, if you lose to the Jets, listen, you got to win these next couple of games. You got to beat the Washington football team. You got to beat the Giants. Get them. It's going to be in your house. You got to beat the Jets. You got to murder the Jets. You got to make an example out of the Jets. You got to make an example out of the Giants again. Washington, you got to make an example out there. You need to make an example out there and let everybody know. Put some respect on thy name of the Philadelphia Eagles. Put some damn respect. And if you can't do that, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. That's all y'all getting. You get more tomorrow on the Birds of Broad Street. That's all y'all getting because y'all got
Yes,
somebody
sir.
else. That's all
Yes,
y'all getting.
sir.
That is
Give
all
it to
y'all
him,
getting.
Blue Cat. Give it to him.
Yeah, trust me. That's all. Hey, I would love to get more, but y'all got somebody else in the backstage. But trust me, tomorrow, these two, fourth member, OG, warm it up though. Half man, half coolness. You think we're crazy and pissed
And
off now?
Billy Nation.
Warm it up though. You think we're crazy now? Trust me, Rhaegar, you're going to get the biggest rant in Bird Gang Nation's history. I'm
Facts.
telling you. Until then, guys, I'll let y'all get to the next person backstage. Rhaegar, we'll get on you, but I ain't getting these two monetized. So let me get out of here. I'll see y'all later. I ain't
Hey,
getting y'all
Mr.
monetized. I'll
Goods.
see y'all.
Man, I love Cool Cat. He always coming in first and setting the tone, man. Yeah, man. Rager definitely gonna get tomorrow on Birds. Next up, we got Lindy in the building. How you
My
doing, my
guy.
guy?
My
Long time,
guy.
long time.
I know. I know.
Man,
It's
where you been at, bro?
good to be on the platform again, man. I remember what was it, a few months ago? We had some pretty good detailed bird conversations, man. They were pretty killer. They were pretty killer. So good
Yes,
to hang
sir.
out with y'all once more.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. So tell us how you feel about the game, my guy.
I described it to myself as comical pain. That's exactly what this game was, comical pain. It was funny to watch from an unfortunate perspective, but it was funny at the same time because this is not the Eagles team that we're supposed to be watching that continues to improve and improve and improve week after week from us actually running the football on the Detroit Lions, and then we keep that up with the Denver Broncos, and then the New Orleans Saints. We're dropping 40 points on these teams, and speaking of 40 points, we're putting that on what was the number one rush defense in the New Orleans Saints, and then through 3 quarters against the 22nd ranked run defense, a team run by Joe Judge, who still made some pretty stupid decisions in this game, refusing to go for a field goal, bad clock management with his timeouts, and we had 0 points through 3 quarters. Zero, zero. Like, why? And I'll continue. Let's continue. Let's
Trash.
continue this, y'all.
That's
Let's
Say
horrible.
continue this because
That's
it
it's
was
gonna get
horrible.
trash.
worse. It's gonna get worse. Through it all, our run to pass ratio was pretty good. If you take out Hurts' scrambles, we were 31 passes to 25 rushes. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. If you include those, it's 33 rushes to 31 passes. So we can't necessarily complain of the lack of a run game, but it was more so situational. Like how many possessions the Eagle, on those certain possessions the Eagles had where they had 3 straight pass attempts, you know. But those were only instances where, and I'm not one to completely blame Sirianni here with the play calling. He's also trying to help his quarterback out and trying to get him back into a rhythm because he knows he's struggling with passing the ball. Hurts is getting the jitters at times. He's losing his poise. He's losing his composure. His mechanics are badly affected. So we're going to try and shorten the pass game, get some of those quick throws out there, get him in a rhythm. It wasn't working. So, and at that point, I felt that, losing Jason Kelsey really triggered Sirianni into like a bit of a panic because he knows the best center in football is off the field, and you have to replace him with Herbig, who doesn't have nearly as much talent to be able to manage that offensive line the way Kelsey does. So what do we see on the same Eagles possession or one right after another? We see 2 holding penalties on Herbig at the most inopportune moments, and one of them called back a 24-yard rushing touchdown for Boston Scott.
Facts.
I got so many quirks with this game, y'all. It's terrible. I already know what you guys think on it. But did we? Why did we have to see a game where Jalen Reagor was targeted more than Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert, who just got the big bag? Why?
I think
Why not feature the tight end that you have the utmost advantage of? I don't get it. You can't explain it. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. It's hilarious. It's
I felt
absolutely
that way
hilarious.
too, man.
I think it was more. I think it was more. They wasn't really targeting Rager. I think it was more Rager was the one that was really open. He just was making stupid passes. I mean, he was just playing like a bum, bro. It's like you can't really explain his play. Like that play right there, and I said this earlier. That right there, you know how much respect Jalen Rager would have gotten in this city if he would have caught that touchdown pass? Bro,
Either
he
one of
missed
them.
it. He missed his moment. Now it's gonna be to the point we're gonna scrutinize everything he do now. He could catch a pass. He could catch a pass and take it 5 yards. Oh, he could have got 10 on that. Oh, he a bum. Bro, is that point with Rager now. Like them right, that's where you go and show you a first round draft pick. That's where you go and make them plays. Devontae Smith had what Bradbury was shadowing him all game. That's when you get a Jalen Rager to step up. Dude, bro, he's going against the nickel corner down there every play. I mean, that's their third cornerback. You should be able to beat them. You a first round talent. That's where you got picked at. You should be able to pick on third on the team's third cornerback. So I
Facts.
don't know, bro. I just feel like at this point, I can't even use the excuse that we ain't using him right. Dude, he's not a good player right now. He's not a good player right now. It could be a confidence thing. But I mean, at the end of the day, you got to make that play. It hit you dead in your hands. Like dead in your hands. Ain't no excuse like, oh, it was too high, it was too low. It hit you dead in your hands.
Both of them, man. Both of those
Yo,
passes were nice passes by Hurts, especially the
Yeah.
first one. The first one hit his face mask. Yeah, how did that even happen? You know what I'm saying? Like that's bad eye placement or whatever. The way it was like only where he can catch it, man. He should have caught that one. He would have fell right into the end zone for the touchdown. Hell, Hurts was like touchdown for a second. He thought he had it, and he dropped that. Man, then he come back to you again for the second time. He came back to you, my guy. He had faith in you and came back to you the second time. And it goes through your arms like you're some freshman and just learning to play receiver in high school.
That was almost. I mean, that was almost like the over the shoulder to Quez Watkins the other week. I forget what team it was, but it was almost the same exact play, and Rager couldn't come down with it. I mean, yeah, it hit his face mask, but as soon as it bounced off his face mask, he had almost the whole palm of his left hand grasp onto the football. Now, was the football still in his in his direct vision of him not being able to, with that kind of concentration? I don't know. But if you're that guy, this team selected you first in the first round for a reason. They believed in your talent. They believed in you as a player. With the background that he had at TCU, being their number one playmaker, and all these years about us talking that, oh, Rager's going to get better. He's going to have consistent quarterback play. He's not going to go through three different guys in college. And 2020 gets here, and we've seen the Carson implosion, and we're like, oh, well, maybe he'll be better with Hurts. Maybe he'll be better in a second year with Aaron Moorhead, having that that continuity with a wide receivers coach. We have consistency there, and this is where you make your money as a receiver. This is where opportunities present themselves. If you continue to show yourself that if you continue to show yourself as an open receiver, and you get these chances, and you're catching these passes, the more you commit these drops, the less you're going to be targeted. Now, that's where it doesn't make sense to me as to why Rager leads Goddard and Smith in that case in targets. Is he supposed to be his man, as you were saying, Trey? If he's lined up on the number 3 corner of the Giants now, yeah, the Giants still have a respectable secondary, and Adoree Jackson throughout the game was going through injuries, and they still have James Bradbury, and I'm forgetting the other corner's name that's pretty good. They're battling through them, but you can't tell me that Devontae Smith wasn't that. That the coverage on Devontae Smith was that good. You can't tell me that. Because, I mean, while he was targeting Rager on those plays at the end of the game, Smith was wide open on the opposite side.
I agree.
And that's where the crux of some of my argument comes in with that opposition, is the fact that we came into this draft at the beginning of the season. Devontae Smith was right there for the taking. And at the time, I thought it was the perfect pick because out of all the receivers on our team, realistically, Jalen Hurts knows Devontae the most. So why not, why not go into games, still including the run, because you need to do that for a young developing quarterback to help him out. But why not go into games with the same mentality as, and this is going to be a terrible comparison because of the experience difference, but why not create a younger version of a Aaron Rodgers to Devontae Adams? Why not recreate that? Why not make your offense built around Devontae Smith? If you know how good he is as a route runner and you know how good he is consistently at getting open, why not try and create him or create Dallas Goedert as a primary target? And then if the defense does not adjust, or when the defense adjusts to try and take them away, then resort to other players. I don't get it. It does. The game plan seems to change a little bit every week, where we're seeing Greg Ward for whatever reason in red zone situations, or the over targeting of Jalen Reagor. It always seems to be somebody that's not necessarily towards the top of focus in the game plan. And those inconsistencies and losing turnover battles, the way Jalen Hurts played, those don't win you football games. And to me, this was Jalen Hurts' worst game as an Eagle. It just was.
I agree, man. I just be on the type time that you know how Sirianni playing he doing a bad job at coaching sometimes. Gannon do a bad job at coaching sometimes. Our defense do a bad job. I just want all the criticism thing to just be even. You get me? Like, we saw the game today. Jalen Hurts played like trash today. But there'll be people out there in the fan base, they'll try to blame Sirianni. They'll try to blame the defense for letting them get a field goal at the end of that game, when we was holding them down all game. I just want everybody just be real with themselves. He played bad today. Even when it wasn't the interceptions, he threw a lot of questionable passes in the coverage, missing on quick passes that should have been just easy catch and runs, stuff like that. I mean, we all love Hurts, but he's due for criticism when it's due. You get me? It's like, that's the only thing I really don't get about this fan base, because we'll crucify one dude because we don't like him, but when it's somebody we like, they just hold his hand the whole time. I'm like, no, he got to get it too. I'm one of them kind of fans. He got to get it too. I don't care who it is. I was the biggest Wentz fan, but last year I used to get in his ass about that. Oh, bro, what are you doing? Like, I still love you, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Yeah,
our fan base, we don't got a lot of guys in the fan base like that. It's horrible.
I just don't know what spooked him so much in not being able to read the field like he was able to in other games. And granted, we only played good for half the game against the Saints, but we still put up 40 points because we relied on the run game, and Hurts threw when he had to. This time he made himself one-dimensional with the inconsistencies of him throwing the football, taking too many gambles. It looked, dare I say it, looked Wentz-esque of last year. Too many tight window throws, trying to gamble on the double coverage or triple coverage, whatever it was. His ball placement was there at times, but when you're making hasty decisions that are out of character, much like Jalen Reagor trying to say at the press conference after the game that his drops were uncharacteristic. No, they were untalented. That's what
he dropped the football all the time, though. In all reality,
those drops were untalented. He has no excuse to drop those. I'm sorry. That's as a receiver, though, that's your responsibility. And the first one reminded me of the go-ahead touchdown drop that Aguilar had in what was it, 2019?
In Atlanta, yeah. I remember in Atlanta.
Very similar. So I mean, all across the board, even if like this team, the team played well outside of Hurts turnovers. It wasn't all bad. We still ran for 208 rushing yards. 208. That's if you consider Hurts' scrambles. If you don't, you were still over 130. So we ran the ball pretty well. But it was only when we had the imbalance of losing Jason Kelsey. Miles Sanders goes off the field for a little bit because of what I think was another ankle issue. And, here we go again. And I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm starting to, I'm starting to lose dependability in Miles because at the times we need him the most, he just doesn't stay healthy enough. And going into this season, I didn't have him playing all 17 games because I knew at some point he was going to get hurt again. His ankle continues to bother him. But even through then, he did better than Saquon Barkley. He did better than Saquon. It's
I still feel like Mouse should got the ball some more too.
9 carries isn't enough, but
yeah,
he just didn't look 100%. But
he rolled his ankle on that the
he
longest
did get hurt.
he rolled his ankle. I'm like,
Again,
damn, Miles, come on, bro.
Again, I'm telling you, if he keeps messing up that ankle, I don't know how much longer he's going to last. Because I mean, Goddard got paid before him, Maddox got paid before him, TJ Edwards got paid before him. Time's running out. It's not looking good. But
yeah. But hey, thanks, Lindy. We got a full backstage, my guy. Go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you at, and send us off with a final note.
Well, to me, the final note is I'm a little nervous about this Jets game. Nervous about this Jets game. I gotta say, I'm a little nervous. Man. Only because I'm not afraid of the Jets. It's more being afraid of my own team. That's what
we lose to ourselves more than other teams beat us.
Playing down to the bad competition, man. That's what gets you beat. We supposed to run the Giants off the field today, man.
Facts.
We lost the turnover battle 4-0, and they still only scored 13 points.
Yeah.
Right. That's how bad our offense was. The defense gets no blame to me. But of course, I'll get out of here. I think most of y'all know where to find me on my channel in the end zone. I gotta try and get my Mavericks content back up there again. Do gaming streams every once in a while, but but of course it was good to hang out with you guys.
We definitely got to do some work this week or coming up soon, Lindy.
Yeah, it was long overdue with the 2 years, so felt good. But
yes, sir,
I'll let the other guys hang out with you. Appreciate y'all having me on. Everybody, Bird brothers and sisters, y'all have a good night. I'll catch you.
Good night, my guy. Yeah, he talking some truth there. Next, we got Mitch in the building.
What's up, my guys? Before I talk about the game, I want to ask you guys, how's your Thanksgiving? I just want to know. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good, man. It was good.
It was good.
It was great.
There you go. You know what's the best part for mine? I was eating steak at a restaurant. I go behind me. There was a whole bar of hated Dallas Cowboys fans. So I went there, watched the game for the rest of the time, and it was great. But
why is that? Hold on, let me ask you something. Why is that a borough Thanksgiving? My
parents wanted to go to like a steak. My family wanted to go to the steakhouse. We go there every year. So, and I was like, you know what? I think it's fine. I'm going to the bar to watch the game. See it.
I like it.
And the worst part is, Voice for Life is still texting me right now.
So, how you feel about the game today, man?
Sucked. Absolutely terrible. I mean, people are still going to say Jalen Hurts had a bad game. Yes. But how much of this can we see going forward? For me, I'm trying to be a Jalen Hurts guy. I'm trying my best here, but it's like keep on letting me down every other game. Against the Saints, he ran 3 touchdowns in. This game, he threw 3 interceptions. He's not consistent enough for me. I just need to see more consistency, and then I'm going to hop on that train. For the defense, did you guys know We only sacked one time in the last 2 games. Trevor Siemian, Daniel Jones, nothing. Like, what? That's the biggest blow to me. That's like the biggest thing I got to say right there. 1 sack in 2 games. I think I'm done with that.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, but this game that don't really tell. It don't really tell the whole story of the sacks thing. We was getting them dudes off the field all game, man.
Yeah.
We was getting them off the field, holding them. They scored what? 1 touchdown. They
Yeah,
scored
2
1
field
touchdown,
goals.
and that
1
came
touchdown,
off
2 field goals, and we scored 1.
Yeah, that came off a pass interference on Steven Nelson,
Yeah.
where they got another set of downs. But for the most part, we were shutting them dudes down, man. Our offense just ain't played to the level of our defense today, to be honest. And it
It's
be
like
like
the
that
Niner
sometimes.
game.
Sometimes
The
our
defense
offense
did
be
their job.
clicking, right? Sometimes our offense be clicking and our defense don't step up. Today it was the opposite. I mean, we got to get to the level where we playing complete games on both sides of the ball. We're not going to make no noise in this playoffs. We're not even going to sniff the playoffs. So
Yeah. And do you think it's possible that Nick Sirianni looked over the Giants and like, you know what, it's the Giants, we'll get the win next game? Because I got that feeling going in. I predicted the Eagles to win 24-10. And I'm like, man, I'm looking like an idiot right now. But it's just like, it is what it is, man.
I said
And
35-14.
Huh?
The Giants score was pretty close.
Yeah, but I want to talk about Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith at the end of the game, the last play. Devontae Smith was wide open. Sure, I'm mad about Jalen Reagor. I will forever be mad about Jalen Reagor. But Jalen Hurts, again, can't see the open guy. And I'm like,
I can't really get mad at Jalen. Like, Montre really convinced me on this one, too. I can't really get mad at Jalen for that. You know what I'm saying? When he rolled out, he had a clear shot straight ahead, and he was open. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see a guy open right there, you got to go for it.
Yeah, he threw it to the open receiver, bro. He just dropped it. It's like,
both of those 2 passes,
like he can't catch it for him.
Were money shots. Those are game-ending passes. He did it. He did his part on that end. You know, the whole first half was garbage, but he did his job there. He just didn't come up with the ball.
Yeah. And what about that Boston Scott fumble?
That hurt us, man. That hurt us. We had 3 timeouts with 2 minutes left. He fumbled the football.
Yeah.
Now they just milk some clock off. I mean, we got the football right back. We made them go 3 and out, but now we have 0 timeouts, less time on the clock. Now you got to rush things a little bit. We was in a situation where we didn't have to rush. We could have marched down the field on them. That fumble was big. That fumble was real big.
That's huge.
That fumble was big. I mean, can you imagine if we actually scored on that drive? And better yet, if we kicked the field goal at the end of the first half right there, I was like, screw the pass, kick the field goal. I don't care if there's 8 seconds. I just wanted the field goal. I knew what was going to happen and continuing because they were playing so bad. So I'm like, you know what? Take the 3. We get the ball in the second half. That would have made me feel better. We would have lost 13-10. I wouldn't be as mad as I am right now.
I'm mad regardless, man. You know, because like teams, like you said, division games are always going to be tight. You know what I'm saying? So all that garbage that Jalen did the first half would not have mattered at all if Reagor catches that ball. Either one of times, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. He scores a touchdown. We won the game by 1. It's all good. We had a bad game against the Giants, but it was a division game. Everybody expects that anyway. But the fact that Reagor choked on both of those catches, man, that makes everything gets amplified now. You know what I'm saying? His game, everybody's game. People are saying the defense played bad. I don't think the defense played bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to see more sacks. I would like to see some turnovers. But 13 points in an NFL game, you know, what else are you asking for? You know, 1 touchdown, 2 field goals. That's doing your job, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's doing your job as a defense. So I can't hate too much in there. Like I said, the offense didn't come to play. It is what it is. We move on to the Jets, I guess.
Yeah. But real quick before I go, I know you got other people on. First things first, where was Goddard all game?
We ain't target him.
He dropped that one on the sideline.
Yeah, he dropped 1. But where was he the rest of the game?
We ain't target him.
Yeah.
He was open. We ain't target him.
He was open. He was, but he didn't catch it. And final thing, I like what you're doing, Bird Gang. Like you're growing tremendously fast. I love your grind. And One Tree Rock, you too. I met you like a couple months ago, a month or two, and yeah, we had that one collab. It was great. You guys are killing the game, man. You guys
That's
are truly are killing the
You
game.
doing your thing too, bro.
Yeah,
No,
Mitch, what
it's
you
a
talking about?
family
You do
over
your
here.
thing, my guy.
It's a
Yeah, I
family
appreciate
over
that.
here, man. We all helping each other grow.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Really do. And BOSC, I know you were backstage, man. Go Michigan.
Go,
Big
Mitch.
Ohio State fan. I got it. Hey, that was the highlight of my weekend.
That was a great game, man.
That was a great game. Oh my God. I would love to have Haskins on the
I
Eagles.
like Ohio State quarterback though. He's gonna be a dog, man. He was
Is
making
he
some
coming
good
out this
throws.
year? Is he coming out this year?
I think
Is he
he's a
freshman?
junior this year, ain't he?
Is
Oh, he might be a sophomore. I'm not sure. I gotta check.
I don't know. But yeah, have a good one, guys, and I'll talk to you all later.
Much love, Mitch.
Yeah, peace.
Yeah, man. Crazy. We got BLSG up next.
Of
What
course,
up, my
Nick
guy?
has got to throw that right at the end. Oh my gosh, bro! All the Michigan fans have been giving me a hard time over the weekend, bro. Talking all their crap and this and that. Listen, that was the first time that Michigan, not only for the fact that was the first time that the Harbaugh coach, Jim Harbaugh, I forget which one, but that was the first time that Harbaugh has beaten Ohio State, because he was 0-5 before that. Think about that. And the last time that Michigan beat Ohio State before this game yesterday was literally 10 years ago. You guys haven't won since freaking 2011. That's just one win from the last 10 years that y'all have been in Ohio State. Apart from that, Ohio State has owned you.
How you feel about the game, BLSG?
Bro,
What's your thoughts on
I
the game?
don't even need to discuss this, bro. I don't even need to
This
discuss
is where
the
you
game.
discuss it, BL. This is where you go off.
I know. This is literally frustrating. Like, how in the world did we lose to the New Jersey Giants? We go out here and everyone's thinking, oh, the Eagles are going to destroy the Giants, this and that. But of course, our offense, Jalen Hurts screwed it up. He had a horrible game in terms of knowing what he needed to do. He had to, oh my gosh, Vic, why? Everyone's now going to be trolling me over here. But anyway, Eagles, they played a horrible game. I'm going to say that in terms of the offense right now. The offense was just so bad. I mean, Jalen Hurts barely had a thing. He had a lot of his yards in garbage time. And that just can't happen, especially to a Giants team. I get that they're one of your division rivals, and they're going to play you tough every time. But you're supposed to beat the Giants. You're not supposed to allow them to beat you. I get that you split with them last year. I understand that. But this is a different year with Daniel Jones. You guys are technically healthy. You should have beaten the Giants. But of course, Jalen Hurts, you find a way to screw it up. And Jalen Reagor, hate to say it, but I think this is a bold take. I think Jalen Reagor goes after this season. I think he goes. I think he goes after this season because he literally dropped 2 catches. And at his press conference, he literally goes up and says, it's just 2 drop catches. The 2 catches that you dropped, Jalen Reagor, were 2 catches that were going to be possible touchdowns. All right, we had 7 points in this game. Absolutely unacceptable. You had 2 catches that could have been possible touchdowns. So don't even start talking about saying that, oh, it was just 2 catches. Those were 2 catches that could have been 2
even more
touchdowns
disrespect on his
and
name,
14
man.
points on the board.
I don't
Get
even
it
like
together,
that.
man.
That he said that. That makes me not like him even more. Like,
Yeah,
really, come
he
out and
trying to,
say,
like-
something about I messed up, my bad, or something. Don't be saying, oh, it's just 2 catches. Like, you don't have enough clout behind your name to be talking like that.
Thanks.
Thank you. Ish. Yeah, and I don't got time for these random excuses. Oh, it's just 2 catches. Oh, it's my fault. Catch the ball. You literally have butterfingers, Jalen Rager. And even worse, Devontae Smith on the last play was freaking wide open. If somehow in the world either Jalen Rager catches it, which turns out he didn't catch it, and then, or if you throw it over to Devontae Smith, which is at this point Jalen Hurts' most reliable receiver, then you easily catch that pass for a touchdown, and you win the game 14-13.
In all fairness, with Jalen Hurts, he made it the correct decision because I mean, in the camera it looked like he was wide open, but when I watched the replay, they bracket coverage Smith. It
Yeah.
was a safety over top of him in the corner trailing him. He would have had to make a perfect pass for him to get that in there. But Jalen Rager was wide open, like wide open. Like he
was
had
on
somebody
one-on-one
behind
coverage
him.
too.
A dude wasn't threatening him on the catch. He just
They were
dropped
on
it.
man-to-man coverage,
He just dropped that.
and Jalen Rager dropped it.
Mm-hmm. He just dropped it. I mean,
They were
Hurts
literally
made the
playing
right.
man-to-man,
He made
and
the right
Jalen Rager
decision
dropped the
on
pass.
that play to throw it to Rager because he was the only one that really was wide open. He just dropped it. I mean, I don't know what was going on in his head or nothing, or was he trying to catch the ball and like make a play afterwards? But all I know is it went right through his field. It went directly
He's
through
been
here.
mentally weak this whole season, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Since the off season. That's really starting to scare me in his production and his progression in his career. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Then you come on your press conference, say, oh, it's just 2 catches, like it don't mean nothing. That meant the whole game, my guy. You know what I'm saying? If it was 2 catches in the first quarter, second quarter, whatever, that's end of the
The
game.
one
Not
catch in the
only did the
fourth.
coach trust you, but Jalen Hurts trusted you to make the play at the end of the game. It's to prove to everybody that you're worth that number 1 pick, and you drop both of them, my guy. Both of them.
And it was literally a perfect pass. It's
Yeah.
right in your
Those
hand.
are 2 dimes.
That was a dime in the end. That is right in your hands. Your first round pick and you don't catch the pass? This is why we should have ended up drafting Justin Jefferson. I don't know why we passed on him. We knew we thought the Cowboys were going to get CeeDee Lamb because Howie Roseman didn't trade up like he always does, and he's just a bad GM, and we wouldn't have had.
BLSG.
We didn't end up. Hang on.
I'm gonna say this though, BLSG. You said Rager might be gone next year. I can't see it happening because that's a Howie Roseman pick, a first round draft pick. That's the only reason. Anything else, I'll be like, yeah, he need to be gone. But me knowing our general manager, he's not. You see, JJ Arcega-Whiteside, he's the 5th wide receiver on the depth chart. He will not let this dude go. So that Jalen Rager is a first round draft pick. He's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. Howie Roseman got to find some way to justify his pick. I mean, either good or bad, we all know how Howie Roseman orchestrate business. So Jalen Rager will be here next year. He might be here the year after that. Who knows?
Well, I mean, if he keeps up the way he played today and keeps dropping passes like that, then he might not be here, honestly, the following year. I mean, he might be a lock to stay next year, but Jalen Rager, you got to be better on the hands, man. You can't be dropping the passes. You were a first-round pick last year. First-round picks are literally supposed to develop pretty quickly because they have all the experience in the world. Look at what Devontae Smith is doing. He's catching the passes despite the fact that he didn't have a decent game today. But still, he actually goes out there and he actually tries. He has the hands. He knows what he's capable of. He can catch the pass, run the routes well, and knows what he's doing. That's what you need to do, Jalen Rager. And I mean, if you can't do that, then that's a big concern to all Eagles fans around the world right now.
You know why I love Devontae Smith, though? On those last 2 plays, the one that he threw the Rager down the sideline, Devontae on that one.
That was honestly a good catch by Rager, like inside the 5.
But Devontae Smith walked over to the coaching staff like, yo, target me. I'm going to catch it. Target me. Go back to the next play.
Bring it to me.
Yeah, he actually, this is why I love him because he's ready for those kind of moments. Rager's not ready for those kind of moments. Devontae Smith walked over to the coaching staff right before the play. He said, "Yo, target me. You can read his lips. Target me. I'm open. Target me. Even if I'm not open, throw the football to me. I'm gonna make a play on it." Rager don't have that kind of confidence. He like just, I don't know what the hell Rager be doing out there. Even though punt returns, when they put him out there, I'm like, Rager, at least make one guy miss. He get tackled by the first guy every time. Where is this world-class explosiveness that everybody was talking about when he coming out? I don't see it. He looked like a below-average player to me. Like a below-average player to me that's just getting paid to just do anything right now.
And he looked like a 7th-round pick in today's game based on how his hands were.
He definitely like a 7th-round draft pick. There's a lot of 7th-rounders that look better than him out there right now. So, I mean, he got to get his stuff together, man. I pray to God that what you said come true, that he's gone at the end of the season. We don't got to worry about him. They let Aguilar go. What's the problem with letting him go? Go ahead, let him go. You go find somewhere where you could ball out or something, or they could put you where you need to be at in place. But you're not going to do it here. You're going to get to the point where, you're going to lose confidence like with Aguilar. Aguilar lost so much confidence in this city because first of all, he dropped passes in this Philadelphia. They not going to let you live that down. So, I mean, he probably got to go somewhere and get a fresh start. I hope what you say come to fruition, but I don't see it happening with Howie Roseman. I really don't.
That's why we got to fire him first, and then bring in a new GM, and then get rid of Jalen Reagor.
Yeah, man.
Wasn't Tyreek Hill 5th? Was he?
I think so.
That's only because he had got into trouble in college, though. Tyreek Hill was going to be a 1st or 2nd round draft pick, but he had got that domestic violence in college.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Tyreek Hill's he's
you didn't even have to go that far. You could just say Quez Watkins.
Tyreek Hill's playing like a 1st or 2nd round
playing
right
better
now.
than Reagor. And Quez was what, a 5th round pick last year or 2 years ago? Or was it last year?
5th or 6th, I think.
This is 2nd year, yep.
Yeah, 2nd year.
Yeah, it's 2nd year for Quez, but I forget if he was a 5th or 6th rounder.
No.
He was
one of those two, I know it.
He was a 5th because we picked
Hightower first.
We picked Hightower the round.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No.
That's right.
Yeah, anything else you got to add, my guy?
Yeah, it's just crazy how we got to bring back all these memories and all that, but it's just history from the past, man. This is just a brutal loss. Hopefully we don't see a performance like this against the Jets. If we lose to the Jets, if we lose to the New Jersey Jets, I will probably go mind grenade. My brain will probably explode if we lose to the New Jersey Jets and make Zach Wilson and make Zachary Wilson look like the next Patrick freaking Mahomes. And I swear, if it literally happens, then I have no words for this team, and I will admit that this team sucks if we lose to the New Jersey Jets. But anyway, man, it is what it is. Appreciate you guys for having me on. Y'all can find me on YouTube, BLSG. Search in the search bar if you have not done so. If you are subscribed to me, appreciate you. Sixers live play-by-play coming in tomorrow against the Orlando Magic. Pray to God that we pull out a freaking win, dude. If we don't beat the Magic, I might also go mind grenade. But yeah, you definitely go get on and check me out, man. Definitely would appreciate all the viewers that would stop by. Usually don't get a lot of them. I don't think I've had any past 10. So I've seriously been another one of the underrated YouTubers out there, especially for Philly content. But definitely go check me out right now. We're on the road to 300. We're less than 100 away from 300. Trying to get 300 by the end of the year. Doubt it's going to happen because December is just right around the corner, and this year's just going to fly by. But if you guys can shout the content and watch all the videos, man, definitely give us a chance to get to 300 subs by the end of the year, which is what I want to achieve. And follow me on Twitter, BLC20. Give your boy a follow over there if you have not done so. And yeah, man, unfortunately lost to the Giants, but pray to God that we freaking beat the Jets next week. But as always, man, even though we lost, it will always be Fly Eagles Fly.
Fly Eagles Fly, my guy.
Good talking
Yes,
to you,
sir.
bro.
Yeah, good talking to you guys. I know you got Jerry Lee coming on next, so anyway, guys, take care. It'll always be Fly was fly, even though we lost today. And let's beat the freaking New Jersey Jets next week. Dear God.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen BLSG, go give him a sub over there. You know what I'm saying? Good guy. Love his energy. Love his passion for the birds, man. Let's go. We got Jerry Lee in the house. How you
Yo,
doing, big
bro.
What
guy?
up? Yo,
What's
how you guys
good?
feeling? How you guys feeling?
We chilling, man. We feeling as good as we can after a loss, man, I guess. But how
was
you
tough,
feel about the
man.
game, bro? What's your first thoughts, man? Or just tell us how you felt about the game.
Well, in the middle of it, I got up and started throwing shit around. You know, because I knew I was in for a ride. you know, you, you know when we're playing the Giants and shit starts going south. You know, it's just like, oh man, it's gonna be to the end of this game. I gotta feel this way. You know, until that last minute.
You can feel it, right?
Yeah,
I
you can feel
felt the
it. You can
same
feel it
way,
rolling
bro.
up. You can
I
feel it
felt the
rolling up.
same. After Hurts threw his second pick, I was like, oh, this is about to be a long day. This is about to be a long day.
It's gonna be
I
a
felt
hard
like
day in
one
the
of
office.
Miracle in the Meadowlands type endings, though. I thought there was gonna be that one play, and if Rager caught it, would have been the
It
one
was
play.
there though. It was
It
It
was
there
was
though.
right
there.
there. It was right there.
It was there.
Motherfucker had to drop it. Excuse my French. Man, it sucks. It does suck. I mean, Rager, dude, you got to find another team. They got to stop paying this man or something. Give a paycheck cut. I mean, you got to say that on national TV. You know, oh, it's only 2 drops. You know that's just wrong. Um, yeah, I mean, it was just bad all around, man. So, I mean, Jalen Hurts, he had a bad game. I mean, I was pumping him up, you know, the past few weeks, you know, because he's been doing good. But this game, it was off, man. It was definitely off. So, how'd you feel about the game there, Bird Gang?
I was pissed. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I will admit, like you said, Jalen had a bad game, but he also put us in position to win the game. So like that kind of neutralizes it for me. Like Jalen's still growing, man. We gotta let him grow. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we do. It's good to criticize him, but everybody just gotta realize he just played a 16 game. You know, and no excuse for a bad game they did have. But at the same time, you know, it's not get rid of Jalen. It's just he had a bad game. All quarterbacks do, you know, and this is one he got to chalk up and look at himself in the mirror and realize he can't do that no more, you know.
Right.
But
Right.
he
Yeah.
did, like I said, when it came to the end of the game, though, he definitely put us in position to win the game too. And they just couldn't come up with the big play, man. Like I've been really down on our receivers for like years now. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, we haven't since the Deshaun Macklin era, we haven't had 2 receivers that were catching everything. You know what I'm saying? Avant and those boys. We haven't really had those receivers that you can guarantee they're gonna catch the ball, man. You know, that's been a struggle. Remember that year Carson even. Carson had we had the most drops in the league that year. And Carson was throwing dimes all year. You know what I'm saying? They were just dropping them all year long. You know? And we're looking at Carson like, oh, what? Why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? You know? And it's just like some of those things weren't even his fault. But I really want to shore up the receiver. Like people don't want to draft a receiver first round next year. But I'm
We
saying
might
do
have
it.
to. Yeah, we might
I'm
have
saying
to.
do it. Do it again until you get a solid 3 that you can be dependent on. Keep drafting them. You know,
Keep drafting them.
you're not gonna
Definitely.
bust on all of them. Keep
Either
drafting them.
that or buy one. You know what I
Keep
mean?
Yeah, or
drafting them.
buy one. Bring in a
You know,
veteran that you know for sure. They're gonna be
You
a
know what that
sure-handed
game?
veteran. If
You know
Aaron
what that
Rodgers
game
leaves,
remind me
I would
of?
give all the money to go get Devontae Adams and bring him to Philly.
You know what that game remind me of? Remember 2019 when we went up to Detroit to play the Detroit Lions? Or we played them here? That JJ Arthur-Whiteside drop that could have won the game for us when Carson hit him right in stride in his hands and he dropped it. That catch right there remind me, that drop catch right there remind me exactly of that. And I'm hoping because coming out of college, I ain't gonna say I thought he was better than none of the receivers, but I like Jalen Rager as a player coming out of college, and I hope his career don't travel down the path J.J. Whiteside is. I mean, we can't have 2 wide receivers that just was like just bust, like completely bust. Maybe you could put something around Rager and he can make plays, but we have that right now. We got a dominant run game. You basically getting 1-on-1 every goddamn play. So it's like, I mean, we can't make no excuses for the dude, man. He's really trending towards a bust. Well, he might be a bust now, depending on how Eagles fans feel about him. But
I
That
think
put
he's
a
a bust.
stamp on it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. I mean, the guy ain't doing
you might as
nothing.
well put that bust label on him because he went on some
He
real.
got his chance tonight. He got his one chance tonight, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This was his moment right there to redeem himself for all the bullcrap he put us through the prior year since he got drafted. This was his moment right there. He catch that pass and score that touchdown. All that is just vanished. Now we love Jalen Rager. We love him. Everybody love him.
Yeah.
You don't gotta worry about going through the questions you're going through this week. All you have to do is catch the football. That's what you get paid to do.
That's right. And that's his only job. And he's gonna say, "Oh, I just dropped 2 passes." You can't be like that. You can't be like that's your job, bro. How many millions of dollars you get? How many millions of dollars I get for doing this? You know what I mean? Like, you can't be like that, man.
Yeah, man.
You just can't.
He gonna find himself on somebody practice squad or out of the league in a little bit. I mean, once the Eagles get through with him, bro, it's gonna be hard for him to stick on the team. Like, yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, it's like, damn, like you can't catch a football. Like, bro, he hit you in your hands. I can't blame after that. Like them last 2 drives, I can't blame Jalen Hurts for none of that. He threw a great pass to Devontae Smith, pulled it. Boston Scott was about to get killed by 2 DNs. He pulled that joint out through it. Bang, nice play. We fumble. Get the football back. Dump it off to Kenny Gainwell. 2 passes to Rager. The first joint down the sideline, that was a difficult catch, but that's a catch you're supposed to make, though. You get paid to make that catch.
Yep.
The second one, that's catching the football from the jugs machine. How do you drop that pass?
I don't know.
Even if you don't score on that pass, you put us at the 1-yard line. We run up there, clock it. Now we got 3 plays. They could be all 3 passes. They all could be passing plays. It don't matter. But we got 3 plays and it's like 20 seconds left. So we good. We cooking with gas. Like he killed the whole game. He killed the whole game at the end.
I know another thing we need, a center.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Kels goes down, it's over.
Yeah.
Because Herbig screwed this game up, man.
He did.
He took a couple.
You saw that stupid penalty he got when Boston Scott scored?
Yeah,
he did not even have to touch. He didn't have to touch
him. Yeah, he was already by. I mean, he was gonna score. It was dumb.
He was gonna score.
It was stupid.
He was not going
to. The first one that was
if he just ran straight up the field. He would have ran straight up the field. Boston Scott still was already gone.
Honestly, I don't think he should have got that one when he fell on top of him because I don't think that was
bogus. I don't think that was a penalty either, bro.
That's another thing I want to talk about.
Bull fell straight down. What are you supposed to do? Like, he wasn't even trying to make a play, though. That's the crazy part. He wasn't even trying to make a play. How you give him a flag on that play?
Yeah. The other thing I want to talk about too is, I mean, the no calls of the refs tonight. I mean, they were holding our receivers, and not just that, but all in the front line too. Man, it was bad. It was bad. But you can't blame it on the
field advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. But you can't just blame it on them either, though. You know what I mean? You got to take your own loss.
Opportunities to win this game.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for having me on. You guys know where to find me. Backyard Birds Podcast and Late Show with AK on Friday nights.
Yes, sir.
It's been real.
Yeah, my guy.
All right, guys. Adios.
Have a good night.
Yeah, bro.
Man, that's crazy.
Crazy, bro. It's like you get paid to do with that for them moments. That's what you get drafted in the first round for. Them moments right there. You catch that pass and score, you a Philadelphia hero.
Yeah.
You a hero. Remember,
And it's like,
remember what? That was last year. Remember Hightower? Remember we went down on the Giants. We stopped them. Hightower caught that 60-yard pass. We loved them after that.
yeah.
We loved Hightower after that. Like, come on, bro. You gotta catch that. Like, you
Yeah,
got
and
to.
he's just making it worse on himself because obviously he's weak minded. He can't handle the criticism. Guess what? You just doubled the criticism, tripled the criticism on you, man.
Gonna
You know what I'm
crucify
saying?
him
And
now.
it's gonna keep coming and keep coming and keep coming until you do something to change people's minds, man. And you don't get these opportunities all the time. You've seen their games. You know, usually
Right.
Devontae's getting all the balls. You know, usually somebody else is making all the big plays, so you don't have to. You know, when your time is here, you got to make that play, my guy. And I know how people say you can't blame it all on one play, but I am blaming it on that last those two passes. Because who
That,
cares if
that
he
would have
catches
won us
that
the
ball?
game.
You know what I'm saying? We win the game, and that's the
Uh-huh.
only thing that really matters. You know what I'm saying? Everything before that wouldn't have mattered at all. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a hard fought division game. That's all would have got chucked up to. It's a hard
Exactly.
fought division game, but you
Exactly.
dropping those passes, man. Ooh, made my
It got
stomach.
me hot, bro. That got me hot because, I mean, you play football, I play football. We respect the game of football. Bro, that right there, that would have made Jalen Rager a Philadelphia hero. Just off that one catch.
Yeah.
That one catch and touchdown. And especially against the Giants in a heated game like that in New Jersey, in East Rutherford. Oh my God. That's a miracle in the Meadowlands joint. They gonna
And
be playing that for years. Hey, come
him
on, bro.
and Nick Sirianni got to realize division games mean that much more. You get that much more clout from division games. You make that, like you said, you make that catch, you are a legend instantly. You know what I'm saying? That plays replayed. Everybody loves you. It's a division game that really matters. You know, Nick has not won a division game yet.
Right.
And that, I don't even care about Detroit game. I don't care about the games you won, my guy. You got to win in a division. That matters the most, man.
Right.
It matters the most.
Right. It's horrible, man.
Either after this game, I couldn't watch no other football games, right? You just
I
got
couldn't
upset,
either.
fed up. Come
I
on in
couldn't
and talk
either. I
about
couldn't
Alpha
either,
Bear.
man.
The link's in the chat, man. We need somebody else up here. We got 20 in the chat. Please like and subscribe to all channels. You know, BIRDGANG 31, One Trey Rock, and BGN Sports Media, man. All links are in there. Go ahead and sub us up if you haven't subbed us up already. And let's get the next person up on here, man. Let's get somebody else up on here.
That's a real rap though. Uncle Bear, I couldn't watch football after that. I was sick. Like my stomach was turning. I'm like, bro, we had so many opportunities to put that game away. Like to put that game away. Oh man.
You got Cowboys.
We don't need that right now, bro.
Yeah, y'all still suck too. Y'all lost. Thank
Y'all
you. We're
lost too.
both holding the L this
Suckers.
week, my guy. So I don't want to hear nothing from no Cowboys fans.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing.
He said, "Let me get in there and talk about." Go ahead, come on, Grant. You can really.
Ahead,
I want to see you so much on here. You can talk about whatever you want.
Let's get it, bro.
You can talk about anything you want, Grant. The link's in there. Hit it up, my guy.
Let's get it. Who said no? That was last week. What are you talking about?
So what is he talking about?
You.
Eagles.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. We need some motivation, man. It's a sad day right now.
Hug the baby. You know who it is? Yeah, get up in here, man. Get up in here. But
Get up
yeah,
in
man,
here,
we
man.
definitely got. It's so hard. This whole season's been so hard to predict, man. You know, you get on your high horse, you're on your low horse. You're just trying to figure things out. Like, what's the next move? What's going to happen next with the Eagles? You feel like we finally got it, then we don't. It's like, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating.
It's definitely been a roller coaster.
What up, Jinx? Get up in here, my guy. We want to hear from you.
I know you got something to say, Jinx. Let's get it. Let's get it, bro. Get up in here.
But yeah, man. But yeah, if we lose to the Jets, I'm just gonna say it right now. Just gonna wrap the season up. Just wrap it up. It's a wrap.
I think we gonna go in there and cook the Jets, man. This gonna be a rebound game. We seen this happen before. It's like we come off a high, we lose to a team, and then we get it back together. Hopefully, it's gonna be the same thing. I don't feel like the Jets match up well with us, but we can't take them lightly either. We can't take no team.
The Giants matched up well with us.
Right. I didn't either. When you score 13 points, you should lose that game every time. Like, you should lose that game, but you ain't gonna lose if your other team only scores 7 points.
Facts.
I mean, we gotta get it together, bro. We gotta get it together. We got to.
The only good thing is, I think they said Howard's back.
I hope so. Jinx.
Yo, what's happening here? What's happening?
Hey, Jinx, what's our record at the end of the season now, Jinx?
10-7.
10-7, baby.
10-7.
This is my floor, so the Eagles can't mess that up. They can't mess it up in the last 5 games, my guy.
Oh man.
The 10-7 was a wrap. We need to get
this was about the game, though, Jinx.
It was a heartbreaking loss. Like this game was sad. Like this game has nothing to do with the defense. The defense did what they had to do this game.
Yeah.
We lost the game just because of the offense, because of the receivers dropping the ball, Hurts throwing 3 picks. Like it was just a mess on the offense. Like this was the time where the defense needed to score a touchdown and win the game or something. Like we couldn't do nothing on offense. Like because our receivers dropping balls, and I'm gonna say this: we need to cut Rager. Rager needs to go right now. I'm so sick of him. Like he dropped 2 game-winning touchdowns. 2, like I'm sick of him. He needs to go. You know, I don't care. We need to trade him on the off season for like a 5th round pick or something. He needs to go. I need to get off the team. Like he makes me mad, man. Like he's trash. And oh my god, like this game, we could have had this game. Jalen Hurts wasn't the best before halftime. We didn't run the ball on 4th and 1, or we didn't run the ball at all. We was on the goal line. We just didn't. It was just stupid. Or we could just simply took our 3, got the ball back, and scored again. But we didn't do none of that. Like this team, this offense just disappointed me this game, man. Really disappointed me. We were supposed to dog walk the Giants.
Facts.
Like we were supposed to dog walk them.
Yeah.
But we didn't. No, we didn't. We just didn't. Now we're going to play the Jets next week, and I pray that's a win. If we have a good game with the Jets, then our season's probably over.
Yeah.
Like if we don't blow.
But Jinx, though, do you really want to make a name off beating up on bad teams? It's like, I mean, when we get to the playoffs, we're not gonna see nothing but dogs. If we get to the playoffs, we ain't gonna see nothing but dogs. And Jonathan Gannon already proved how he plays. Who can I say? He would play at Aaron Rodgers. Any of those dudes. He already proved it. He's scared of those dudes. So, how much faith do you have in this team right now, Jinx?
I mean, I had some faith, but think about it. We only beat one good team, and that was like kind of the Broncos. That's the only team that we beat that was good. Because the Panthers are trash, the Falcons are trash, the Lions are trash. Like all of them are trash. It's just that Jonathan Gannon, he needs to just start blitzing and like, pressing. I don't know why he's so scared of these quarterbacks. I mean, they're good, yeah, but you had to put them on our back, man.
Right.
You had to send them, man. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if Nick Sirianni like woke up and lost his play sheet, but I don't know why he's not running the
Right?
ball no more. Like,
I don't know,
come
bro.
But
on,
I think,
like,
like to your point,
man.
Trey, if we make it to the playoffs, I don't even care if we lose the first round, really, because that would be a successful first season for a head coach. You know what I'm saying? Defensive coordinator, like to make say at least we made it to the playoffs and we went against one of these top teams and lost. It's like you expect that everything will still be good. Like it would be still like a successful season. I feel like, but
Yeah.
losing to the Jets and like losing out the rest most of these games, say we split with Washington, lose to the Jets, and then the Cowboys dump us at the end. Woo!
It's a bad job. That's a bad job.
Somebody needs to get fired. I'm not
And
with
I
it.
feel
I wouldn't
like
be with it at all.
me
Like
at
we
this
supposed to
point
be
right
the team.
now,
Like we really like the Lions game. It should be example of what we should do to the Jets.
me
Like
at this
Yeah,
me at this point right now, though, it's like if we do make the playoffs, that's another year for Howie Roseman. You get me? So it's
yeah,
like
true,
I'm
true.
split with this right now. I'm split with it because I really want this dude gone with a passion, bro. I really want this dude gone. So it's like we make the playoffs. Let's just buy Howie some more time. That buy him some more time.
how
But
he
I
bought
want to make the
himself some more
playoffs so
time
Hurts
when he
can
made
get
the
that
moves he made
experience.
last year.
Say it again.
So Howie, I feel like Howie's already bought himself more time by making
What
the
from
moves he made in the
Jackson
draft,
Smith and
by
all that?
controlling the money type situation. Some of these draft picks are turning out. The fact that the whole 18 class got re-signed, you know what I'm saying? He's already kind of already made his move to keep him. Like I don't see Lurie actually getting rid of Howie. I know we all want it. I know everybody would love it, but Howie's staying. We're going to have to get over that part. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to get over it because I don't see him leaving. I don't. I kind of feel like I said that when he got us that when he made that move in the draft where we ended up getting Devontae Smith and another first round pick, 70 million over the cap. Come on, guys. Like that was a sweet move. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really find too many deals like that. And ever since he made that, I'm like, man, how he's setting himself up so he can't get fired.
I agree. I
You
agree.
know? But
But yeah, Jinx, what you think is the biggest reason we lost today? You there,
Jinx,
Jinx?
Jinx, are you there? His mic isn't off. Let's
Jinx,
see.
you on mute? Oh man. Yo, Jinx.
Jinx, what's going on, my guy? You playing game, my guy?
Oh man.
We got dual Jinx. Either one of the Jinxes. Oh, yeah, there, my guy.
Guess he ain't there. Jinx, just spin the block, Jinx. We're gonna be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you though. Oh, all
Hello.
right. Yeah. Yo, what's up, bro?
Positive Philly. What's up, my guy?
What's up? How you guys doing today?
I
Doing
don't know how
great.
much positivity you gonna bring to this today, but the floor is yours, my guy.
I got nothing for you. I just wanted to come on and say what up and show some love. But it was definitely a rough one today. I feel like we all went into this game like it's against the Giants. They're struggling this year. It's going to be an easy win. Fortunately, that wasn't the case. And I don't know if I want to fully put this blame on Jalen, this game on Jalen Rager, but I mean him not catching that ball definitely, obviously lost us the game. And it's like I I want to worry about this team going forward, but at the same time, I feel like I shouldn't. But I mean, you know, we're being told that we have an easy schedule, and then we can't win our second divisional game of the year against the Giants. So that's definitely a big problem.
Facts.
I agree.
That's a huge
You know
problem.
what's gonna be? You know what's gonna be the best thing?
What's that?
Jalen Rager coming out in that next Giants game, putting on a show. You hear me? Putting on a show. That's how you gonna redeem yourself. It's gonna be in Philly. They already hate you. Philly
Day after
fans already
Christmas.
hate you right now. You know how that go. They about to give him the Nelson Aguilar treatment. I mean,
I
hopefully,
remember sitting on the couch draft night. Eagles are on the clock. All I'm saying is Justin Jefferson, Justin Jefferson, Justin Jefferson. What do? They go and draft Jalen Rager.
that's
And
such
it's
an
like,
Eagles pick, though. I mean, we was screaming for DK when they drafted JJ
see,
Whiteside. That's
and you know what the crazy thing is right now that J Draw is doing more than Jalen Rager is. He's having a better performance this year, or I don't even want to say this year. These past 2 games than Jalen Rager has done. And
facts.
J don't up to anything. Like, but
Jalen really hasn't. He really hasn't
You think
shown
it's
me
time to
any.
demote Rager down that depth chart?
you know, I saw something online today on I think it was like on Twitter or something on like a Facebook comment or whatever. We should still have Travis Fulgham.
Yeah,
That's honestly like I can't believe I'm saying that, but we should.
I mean,
What even happened to John Hightower?
Yeah.
yeah, he on
We still
practice squad now. They
both of
probably
them.
need to call him up. I'd take a high tower over a Rager right now.
I'd drop Rigger down, bring one of them up.
Every receiver needs to come up until you to prove that you can consistently catch the ball. Because even sure-handed Ward, that was the whole reason why you're still on the team, my guy. You've been dropping passes this year. You know?
He dropped a wide open touchdown pass, bro. Oh my god. I know he had to extend his arms a little bit, but that's a routine catch right there.
That's football, man.
It's football. Like,
That's
yeah.
just football. Ain't no catch. I'll be watching some of these highlights where even some of the best quarterback be throwing it way behind them or whatever, but the good receivers reach back and grab the ball and they catch it. Regardless if they get hit, no matter what, they're catching the ball, they're going down with the ball. If it's in the facility, like our coach said in high school, if you can do this with your arms anywhere in that circle, if the ball is in any part of that circle, it's your ball. And you should catch it. You know?
I agree.
And I feel like we just don't have those dogs at receiver that do it consistently, man. Or not even that, because I feel like Quest had some nice catches today. You know, we need to just only throw it like that would be my rule. Only throw it to people that catch the ball. If you drop the ball, kind of like you did with the running backs, you fumbled the ball, you didn't get no more carries, right? Miles fumbled it, you didn't see him get any carry. If you drop the ball, man, you sit in the bench for a little bit. And we get somebody else in there that wants to do it. Like I said, like we gotta find some good receivers that gonna catch everything. You know, do
Yeah,
your job. That's literally what you get paid for. That's
Just do
it.
your job.
That's
If
it.
football come to you, just catch it. That's all you gotta do.
I guess it's easier said than done when you're playing the game.
Facts. It's true. That's true. But I mean, positive. You ever play You played football before, like organized football?
I don't.
You never played before ever?
I mean, just like playing around, but never like on a team or nothing like that.
Oh. All right. Well, with us, you can say if the football thrown to you, you got to catch it, or if it hits your hands, you got to catch it. But at the end of the day, every time that's not the case. But in this situation right here, there's no way Jalen Rigger ain't catch that football. There's no way.
And I will give
Like
him the first one. I will give you one or the two. You know
that
what I'm
first one,
saying?
that was a little
You
bit
should catch
difficult.
both of them. But if you would have dropped that first one and came back and caught the second one, it wouldn't have been so bad. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you missed both of them, both dimes to you to win the game, my guy. Like I said, that's trust. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Jalen doesn't even throw you the ball no more, my guy.
I
You
wouldn't be
know?
surprised either. I wouldn't
I
throw him the
wouldn't
football
want to
no
throw you the
more.
ball no more. You made
I
me look
wouldn't throw
bad.
him the football no more at all. Or I want some real for him to gain a little confidence. I'll throw him the football. My man. I'll throw him because you're gonna need Jalen Rigger because they're gonna play him So you're going to need him. I mean, you're going to need him to make plays when they come his way. So I would throw him the football. Give him a little confidence. There's really no way he can bounce back from this right now unless he makes some spectacular plays for us. And I don't feel like it's going to happen, but that's the only way I can see Jalen Rager really getting a better name in this city because they're going to crucify this dude. They're going to crucify him. If he don't do nothing against the Jets next week, now you got to go through the bye week, all that. You just going to be getting killed. That play right there he dropped, that's not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. It's going to be stuck in Philadelphia Eagles fans' mind for I don't know how long until Jalen Rager really actually start making plays for us, or he gone. It's gonna be stuck in our mind. They still killing Nelson Aguilar.
Right?
Aguilar been on this team in 2 years. They still got the brick hand memes out, everything. Bro, that's never going away. You dropped that football. You really like. I ain't gonna say you lost the game for us, but that was a big moment in that game right there. You failed us. So Jalen Rager gonna have to get his stuff together. Or he gonna be gone. They're gonna walk him right out the city like they did Carson, like they did Aguilar, like they did a lot of dudes, like they did even recently, the dude we got from Minnesota. They walked his ass right out the city. What's his name? Wilson. Eric Wilson. They walked Eric Wilson right out the city.
Yeah.
Right out the city. He a Houston Texan now because he couldn't make tackles. Like, you got to do your job. That's all Philadelphia Eagles fans, fan base care about, bro. You don't got to be the best player in the world. Just make them plays when they come to you. Do your job. Play hard. Play with some passion, some energy. That's all we care about. That's all we care about. You don't got to be the greatest player. Avonte Maddox is not the greatest player. But when that football there, he's trying to make a play on it. He's running hard. He's tackling. He's doing his job. We love him for that. So, I mean, it don't even got nothing to do with talent-wise. Just play hard, and we'll love you.
You still there?
Sorry, fellas. Yeah, I hear everything you're saying. But we gotta, move forward. We got a game next week, right back up in the Meadowlands. We say this now, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but the way we played today, we played like the New York Jets, for sure. But I think if we were to lose that game next week, we definitely got to figure out what's going on because there's no way in hell we should lose next week. But we just got to focus on one game at a time. We really got to evaluate this week and see what we can do this week to bounce back. And even before we're about Sunday, we got to hope the Saints can get a win on Thursday night against the Cowboys. So
yeah,
because now we're worried about every team in this division.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't beat the Giants. You gotta worry about Washington. We gotta worry about both games against Washington. We gotta worry about the next Giants game now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just kind of messed up the whole vibe of this last little stretch. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are games that we should have just walked through, and being pumped up, ready to go to play some football in the playoffs.
Well,
but now you gotta rethink every single thing. Can we even beat the Jets? Can we beat Washington football team? Can we beat them twice? Can we beat the Giants next game? Can we beat the Cowboys if we need to beat the Cowboys?
There's only two ways you could go in this situation, to be honest. You could fold or you can excel. I mean, we still got another game against the Giants. Ain't like that was the last last taste we're going to have in our mouth playing the Giants. We got 2 games against them. I mean, either you fall or you excel, and that's all. That all depends on the coaching staff and the players, man. We could dream about it. We Eagles fans, we gonna say, I want our team to win every week, but that's not. I mean, logical. It's like I kind of figured we was gonna drop one of these to the Giants. I remember BIRDGANG. I was saying it all week. I'm like, bro, we come in here on some bull crap. The Giants gonna win this game. We're going to blow them out. We're going to blow them out. It don't work like that. Everybody know how the NFC East is. them games never pan out how we think it's gonna be. Cowboys versus Washington, Giants versus Washington, Philly versus Dallas. Man, some games we blow them dudes out. Some days they get our number, and some days it just be close games that come all the way down to the end. You never know how to call it in the NFC East. And the Giants ain't do nothing special today. They
No.
didn't do nothing special to beat us. We beat ourselves. We beat ourselves. We was in the red zone what 3-4 times. We couldn't put it in the pine. Bad turnovers, bad drops, everything just played a part. We beat ourselves today. We beat ourselves today, and we did that a lot this season. It's like
Yes.
it reared its ugly head again today. I mean, I feel like we a solid team. We just sometimes we be on bull crap, man, and you can't do that, especially at this point in the season where it's so tight. It's like the NFC is so tight right now. Like all the teams basically like that's not up top, they all basically got the same record. You see, we lost one game and we in 10th place now. It's like, bro, it's so tight right now. You gotta win. You can't be coming up to these different stadiums and all that effing around. You gotta
Yeah.
win. You gotta win. At this point, is no excuses. You gotta win those kind of games right there.
What up, Mac 10? Hey, the links in the chat. You want to come in here and talk about it, my guy? Hey, and Positive Eagle, thanks for stopping by, my guy. I see you bounced out, but thanks again for stopping by. Much love to you. We're going to be all right. But yeah, he says something's wrong with Rager's eyes. You see much he blinks during a press conference. Maybe he closed his eyes while catching the ball. He needs to go. Yeah. Rager, man, I just think he's like, I won't even consider it like even a Carson Wentz type thing. You know how Carson just got so mentally beat to the point where he was just over it. You know, I feel like Rager's kind of trending down that same road where you're not strong enough to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna come. You gotta be strong. You gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? And keep moving on with it. You know. I don't feel like his, because I don't think he's that bad as a player as he's making it seem like. But you got to think of the stats. You're a first round pick. You're in your second year, and you got 200 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns.
Horrible.
That's
trash.
Horrible.
That's horrible. Trash, bro.
So what's Devontae at right now?
Devontae at about 7 something.
Yeah.
He got you by like 400 yards.
Yeah.
Trash,
man.
I think Quez even in like that almost close to 400 range.
Wow. Yeah. Kind of moving the slot like they planned on doing in the first place. Third receiver in. Whenever it got 3 receivers, that's when you see Rager on the field. And I'm just tired of it. Let it be Quez and Miles, man. I don't care about Rager's daddy playing for us back in the day. Whatever. He wasn't that great either. Like, he played better on the coast. But, like, we need to start handling our business, man. Like, that has to start happening. Like you said, division games, you lose some, you win some. Doesn't matter records, none of that stuff. But if we want to make any kind of stride or push at the end, man, we got to be able to win these games, man. We got to show, like you said, we lost a lot of these games to ourselves. We lost the game of the one-on-one matchup with ourselves. We should be at 10 wins right now. Easily. 10 wins. We'll be sitting here 10 wins pretty, not worried about if we lose this, if we lose that. We'll be in a driver's seat. You think about 10 wins right now, that puts you number 1 in the NFC right now. Just knowing that you lost 5 games, you should have won, and the other team didn't beat you.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to think about, but it does show the potential of this team. But it's still crazy to think about, man. That's how far off you are. Get it together, guys. That's what's up.
There's a difference between good teams and bad teams, man. They win those kind of games. Jinx.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, Jinx. You came back, buddy.
Yeah. But I don't know what happened this game. Like we ran against the number 1 ranked defense like nothing. Then we come here and act like we don't know how to run. Like I don't get it, man. I don't know if it's because we lost Howard or like I don't know. Like we just sort of stuck with the running again. Like I don't know what happened with Nick and Daniel Jones just running the ball, doing whatever he wants against our defense, but our defense kept getting stops. Our defense gave our offense every chance in the world to beat them. They kept getting
Facts.
constant stops like it was nothing, and we just kept letting them. We just let them stop us. Didn't run the ball,
Handled these two
kept
at the
throwing
wrong
it. Jalen
time.
Hurts still threw 3 INTs and everything.
We had Barnett on offense today. He put on a
Yeah,
Herbert jersey.
yeah. I mean,
Penalties at the wrong time. That's a touchdown. You get a flag on. And then that nice Jalen Hurts run up the middle, man. That was a nice run from Jalen. I thought he was replaying last week again. Nice run. Call it back.
yeah, nice one.
Call it
Yeah, that
back.
was horrible, man.
You have to blame the receivers and the quarterback this game and the offensive coach because the receivers. I mean, Greg Ward dropped one. Rager dropped one. I forgot who it was. Like,
Ray dropped two.
yeah, Rager dropped two. I mean,
Gotta drop one.
yeah, Goddard dropped one, and then Greg Ward dropped one.
Yeah.
Like,
And
and
then the
then with
fumble with
Boston
Boston
Scott running
Scott.
for a
Yeah, the whole
touchdown.
office could take that L today.
We just played bad as our offense today and
Yeah, the
hope.
whole offense from Nick down to the third string receiver.
Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it has something to do with Jeff Lurie. I don't know. Like, why are we not running the ball? Like, we did so great. Every time we ran the ball against them, we got a first down or maybe 5 or 6 yards. Like, I
But
don't
if
know
you
why
look
we
at
stopped
the
running the ball.
stats, though, we ran the ball, 26 times and threw it 31 times. That's a good balance. That's a good balance. It's just moments in the game. You get me? Like third
Yeah,
down and two. We was at third down and two 1 point. We threw the football. I
But
said
then it's
we
like how
running the
many of those
football on them
26
all
was
day. Why not run the football right there?
how many of those 26 carries were in the second half too? That's where we racked
The
up all the
first
rushing
half, the
yards.
first half it was even. I think we ran the ball 15 times in the first half. That's a good run ratio in the first half. It's just like I said, it's just moments. It was times we threw the ball 3 straight times, and it was times we ran the ball 3 straight times. Like why not mix it up? You gotta mix it up, Sirianni. Why not run the ball first and second down and then throw it? Or like, why not throw the ball on second down and run it on first and third? Like you gotta pick
exactly.
it. You gotta pick your spots.
He should have ran the ball before halftime when he was like first and
Yeah.
goal.
Facts.
Should have ran the ball there and gave it to Sanders or Scott. Had him running up the middle for a touchdown. I mean, like that's something to a QB sneak or like anything to get
I feel like
that
he tries to be
touchdown.
cute too much.
He definitely
You know,
tried to do too much today.
he tries to be cute
Or
too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know everybody must be expecting me to run the ball, so I'm not gonna run it. I'm gonna do a pass play. No, guy, just run the ball.
Easy. It's easy. Our
Anytime that
offensive.
he's always gonna get hate from me. Anytime we're on a 2 yard line and you pass the ball, man. Like I just don't. I think our line's just too big enough. Some of those guys can fall forward 2 yards. Like I'd rather you ran it 4 times and they stopped us. For real, for real. Cause now, okay, I gave it to them. They came to play. They stopped us, whatever. But when you
Right.
start getting too cute, no one should be in, like you said, or like D. Gibson said earlier. You shouldn't even be in shotgun formation on the 2 yard line ever. Look how many more yards you are away from the damn touchdown.
You gotta
You
load
backed
that
yourself up.
lineup,
Now you
bro.
gotta go 7 yards to get a touchdown, even from a run play.
You gotta load that lineup and challenge them to stop you, man. You gotta load that lineup and challenge them to stop you. We got too many big dudes up front. I don't feel like they're stopping us 3 straight plays.
Yeah, facts. And if so, hey, Diller's not doing nothing. Bring him in at fullback, line him up back there too. You know what I'm saying? That's your extra boost to get inside there. 'Cause I promise you, no 300 pound man going forward is gonna get stopped by one 290 pound guy.
Facts.
You
Facts.
know, like to me, it's so simple, man, and he just
Or
makes it
even
so.
if, or even if you ain't gonna put Andre Dillard back there, put him in my Lotta spot. Let my Lotta play that fullback spot. And
Yeah,
let him go plow something over. I'll do that, man. Like it's simple football. Like you just said, Bird Gang, simple football. We right there on the what 2 yard line, 1 yard line. Put your big guys up there and force their defense to make plays on that, man. Because if Lane Johnson, all those guys like that, Dickerson, all them, they pushing stuff forward. You not gonna stop us on no goal line. Don't try to get too cute.
facts.
Don't try to get too cute, bro. Just smash my football down there.
Or at least come
Smash
up
my
with some
football
plays. You
down
know
there.
how like the Chiefs did us with Kelsey, those nice little dunk underneath passes, Chelsea, or even like the dang Giants did today. Tackle eligible, fullback right there, fake block, boom, touchdowns. Like, where's those type of creative plays at? You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like, we don't have no creativity to our offense, man. It's like we all can list 100 plays each, running or passing, that would work, that should work, that we don't even see. Like, we get to watch all these other teams do. I feel like they're like their playbooks are just so much more evolved than ours.
Facts.
And this is supposed to be
Fact.
his thing. Calling plays. Mister, I have 100 plays for every single situation. Where are these 100 plays at, my guy? We are in week, 13 now going into. And I can't say that I've seen more than 30 plays.
They all look the same.
They
A
all
lot of
look
them
the
look the
same.
same, bro. A lot of them.
I think this is the first bad team that we actually lost to. 'Cause every other bad team we beat, we like
Yeah, that's a fact.
we wasn't supposed to lose to the Giants. We really wasn't. Like we were supposed to win this game.
It was there. It was on the platter for us, man.
Yeah.
The game was on the platter for us. I guess we weren't hungry. We weren't
Our
hungry. It
defense,
was
our
right there.
defense,
Chicken
like
wings, shrimp fried rice, all that. It was right there on the platter for us. We just weren't hungry. Baked macaroni and cheese, all that. We just weren't hungry enough. They didn't, like I said, they didn't do nothing special today.
They didn't even look good.
Yeah, they did not look good
They look
today.
like trash.
We gave them all the confidence in the world, man. Not punching them situations in that we should have punched in. We gave them all the confidence in the world. Daniel Jones not even a good quarterback, bro. He barely threw for 200 yards.
I call him Daddy's food stamps. And look, he won. How'd that make me feel? Okay, guys.
Hell, Saquon Barkley to under 100 all-purpose yards, everything. Still lost that goddamn football game, bro.
Yeah. Defense. And I didn't even give him that high of a grade last time. I really started thinking about it. I would give him even higher grade now. When I really look at it, it's like you didn't do nothing against our defense at all.
Nothing.
Even before this, I was on some of the Giants podcasts, and they were still hating on Daniel Jones in the offense. They're like, we won, but they were garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the offense, man. Like you said, man, one game it be offense, one game is defense. That giving it up. We need to stay consistent with both sides of the ball, man.
exactly.
That has to happen, man.
Got to.
Especially when
It's a
Boston
new
got
place,
fun with the
man.
ball.
Like I
When,
want
when
Nick Sirianni to get a letter from somebody to say, please. I want to see a game where I didn't see not one of those plays before. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole game, you just do a different run plays, different formations, different something. Just shotgun all the time, and every now and then under the center for a play or two is not working, my guy. It's too predictable. People already know your game, and this is your first year. At least Chip Kelly got found out his second year.
Yeah.
He had a whole season of working people, and then he got found out, and then he sucked, whatever. This guy's predictable right now. Nothing's new. No, that excitement you get when you watch a football game, man? Like, I don't really get that with the Eagles this year.
No.
Hell, half the time, not even in our wins.
I don't either.
You
We
know?
just doing basic stuff, running the football
Exactly.
downhill. Probably throw a little screen pass in there. Probably throw a little quick hitch or something like. Bro, we not doing nothing exciting. I agree with you. We ain't
And
doing
even all the
nothing exciting.
screenplays, man. There's 1,000 screenplays you can do, and I don't see none of them, man. Only screenplay I even know they know how to do is to throw it to the receiver screen. You know, the quick screen to the receiver. That's it. That's just the only one. Like, play some Madden, Sirianni. You can get a bunch of different screenplays there. Do some normal running back screenplays. Like, mix it up, man. Tight end screenplays.
I agree. I agree
Like,
with
there's
you,
just
Exactly.
bro.
so much
Like,
that can be done with this team. I feel like that's why I'm not on board with like keeping them all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're really hindering this offense, man. Like to the point where we all probably think all these guys are trash. And to be honest, if we had like a McVay or a Peyton, we're probably racking up points every game with this offense. You know?
Yep.
You had
Yep.
them at Sean
Even
Payton,
Andy
I
Reid.
promise you, we're probably scoring 40 points a game. Non-stop, man.
If Andy Reid was our coach right now, we'd be definitely scoring 40 points a game.
mhm, exactly. That's why this game was so heartbreaking to lose because like our defense, like Maddox got that nice stop. Bolson Scott fumbles the ball. Our defense got to stop, and we have like a minute and 50 left on the clock. Like, there's no way you don't go down there and punch the ball in right there. Like we get that close, and we get close. No way. We like, come on. Like Kenneth Gainwell, like put us in a position to win. Like he ran, got first down, went out of
And
bounds.
why didn't he play more?
That's what I was thinking.
You wait to
I
the
don't
end of
know.
the game to let these guys come in and play. You know? Like, why? You gotta
And
use
that's the
all. I feel
time
like
where
whenever he
you get
puts a
careers.
package in, that's like the only package he has plays for. And like it's hard for him to go outside of that package with plays. That's what I feel like. You know, like he can't come up with anything else because he's focused on that package. He even said it with Boss Scott. Yeah, Boss Scott was in there. You know, we liked him in there. We have plays set up for him to be in there. It's like, okay, my guy, but you gotta be able to switch any down, every down. You gotta be able to switch it up, man. I want some new formations, man. I don't see nothing but the same stuff. Either trips or single receiver to both sides shotgun. Like, come on.
And right, it's like maybe like why is it when Howard go down, you just stop running the ball, act like we don't got no more running backs left. Like, come on, like
That's what
run
I
the
was
ball.
saying. When Miles Sanders went down, I feel like Kenny Gainwell and Boston Scott should have started splitting carries. I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like Boston Scott a good runner, but I feel like Kenny Gainwell is a little bit more explosive than him. I mean,
yeah, I mean, yeah. Kenneth is fast. You seen that towards the end of the game.
I
Man,
don't
catch
get
the
it
ball and
wrong.
take
I'm
off and
at a
get
point
that
we need
first
to put
down.
Kenny in at receiver,
Yeah, I'll keep him in there over Rager.
right? Let him be a receiver now.
I'll keep him in there over Rager for sure.
Because at least you
It's
know he's going to catch it.
like you just seen how disappointed Hurts was when he dropped that game winning touchdown.
Yeah,
Even though Hurts didn't do the best this game, like Hurts really didn't do good this game. But like, imagine if he would have caught that ball and just came down for a touchdown, and won that game.
that's heartbreaking, man.
Like,
That's heartbreaking. You put a
you
pass
have
in there
you
like that.
have to
Heartbreaking
catch that, bro.
twice.
Heartbreaking. You put a pass in there like that and dude drop it. That's heartbreaking.
And then when you drop it, the dude almost gets an interception. Like, come on, like you have to come down with that. That remind me of when Quez Watkins dropped the ball too. A nice pass, he dropped that one.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
Hurts
but
be
that was
putting
only
it on
one
there.
pass at least. This dude had it
Greg Ward
twice. I can't get over that part. Twice. Like the
in,
fact
in a
I was
row,
looking at TV like, why'd you go to him twice?
in a row. He dropped it in a
You
row.
know what I'm saying? Like out of all the people on our team, you went to Rager twice. Was that the
Like
best
how do you
decision?
get open, butt naked, and just drop the ball? Like I could have caught that ball. Anybody could have caught that ball. You just had to come down with it.
It hit him right in his
But
hands, bro. It
Yeah.
hit him right in his hands. There's no
yeah,
excuses. There's no excuses, man. Like
anybody else would have caught that ball. Smith would have caught it. Quiz would have caught that.
facts.
J
Goddard
Jaw
would have
would have
caught that.
caught that ball.
JJ would have caught that. I feel like JJ would have caught that.
You
He
know
would
what's
have.
so
It's
really
kind of
messed
sad
up?
that JJ's doing more than him right now.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the really messed up part. Because I'm starting to feel like maybe JJ should get some more playing time.
I'll play him. Shit.
You know?
You know he's gonna block better than Rager. You know he's gonna catch the football when it come to him. He probably ain't as fast as him or nothing, but I mean, he gonna make the plays that need to be made. Maybe that's the person. Maybe we should take a step back from Rager, sit his ass on the bench. I mean, remember when Aguilar was dropping a lot of passes? Remember we set him out that week. We set him out that week. He came back at like a whole nother player. So
Yeah, he did play better.
he played way better. So
Hey, you can even go back to training camp, my guy. When Nick pulled him aside and gave him an earful, Rager, he started practicing better. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
he
Like,
did.
it's that time again. You know, like I know these are all adults that shouldn't have to be constantly nagged on, but maybe you got to do it with some players. And Rager seemed to be that guy that you got to keep going on.
Facts. And plus it's like I don't care about all the flashy play and stuff like that. Your number one job is to catch the football. Like that's your number one job as a receiver. Catch the football.
The only job.
Only
Really.
job. All the other stuff is a plus.
Yeah, I can
Everything
care
else is
less
a
if you
plus.
can't block. For
You
real.
can't
If you go out there and catch
block for
every
crack.
ball, awesome.
Catch the football. That's all you gotta do. Catch the football. He catch
I
that
don't care
football.
if
We
you're.
singing
I
another
don't care if
tune
you're
right now.
slow. Even if you're slow, I don't care. Catch the ball.
Catch
That's
the
And I'm
all you
not
ball.
even
got
going
to
to
do.
let Goddard off on a hook. Goddard, you said you wanted to be a top 5 tight end, my guy. You are dropping too many passes.
For sure.
You know? Because these are all catchable balls, man. That if you say you want to be elite, the elite will catch these balls more often than not. And you haven't. This is not the first week either. If it was the first week, I'd be like, whatever, he dropped the ball. But I've seen that throughout the season. You have been dropping balls that you should be catching, my guy. And no one's going to consider you that elite tight end if you can't catch these balls, my guy.
That
All
one,
our
that one he
receivers,
dropped.
from
That one he,
everybody but from Devontae Smith, pretty much. If y'all want to be elite star receivers or tight ends, y'all got to catch the ball more, period. Like, as a whole, as a unit, y'all need
that
to
Like
catch
I,
the ball more.
that one Goddard dropped on that out route, bro. That's an easy pitch and catch right there. I don't know what the hell Goddard was doing.
Right?
That's an easy pitch and catch right there.
like I
And
feel like
And he
that keep
almost
the
kept it
drive
in
alive.
bounds for an interception.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was for
I
It's
feel
game
like
crazy,
right
man.
building,
now
making sure he knocked
we
it down.
at the end of the season, I think we had to trade Rager. I think we had to trade him for probably Allen Robertson and a couple of picks. If we can do it, like he has to. Like I don't know. I think if we give him, I think we let him play the rest of the season. If he does bad, we give him the boot.
I really think Drake London from USC would be a good pick because he's a big body receiver. And we need
That's
a
what we
big body
need.
receiver. And I think he should be a first rounder, but like I know he got ankle injury. That should push him to like the second. That might be a guy we have to take a flyer on. You wouldn't have to use your first round pick to get him. He'll be there in the second for you to scoop up. And we need to go do it. Like I said, we need to keep going down the well until we get it right.
Facts. Don't
Because it's just
stop
going to
here.
hinder our offense. It doesn't matter
Don't
how good
stop
our
here.
offensive line plays, how good our quarterback. You can say all you want about Jalen being inaccurate, but there's still a lot of times he's accurate, and these balls aren't getting caught. You know? You can put on however many touchdowns Church has right now. You can add at least 10 more to that from this
Yeah,
season.
first threw 3 INTs, but he put it on the money when the game counted. Like when they
Yeah.
counted, he put it on the spot. Just the receivers couldn't do nothing with it.
He
Yeah.
just got to stop being so loose with the ball early in the game. That's his thing.
He just gotta start reading defenses a little better. That's what it is. And that
But
come
like we
with
said,
time. That come with
he
time
hasn't
though.
seen every defensive coverage yet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, he's still growing. He hasn't seen it all. That's why people get. I'd be mad when people get mad. Oh, you can't say the 16 games. You can't say he's only played 16 games. That's the reason why. Because he has not seen everything yet. It takes years in the league to see to get to the Tom Brady status where you know every coverage when you walk up to the line, and even he gets suckered into picks and stuff like that. So it's like he hasn't seen it all. I'm pretty sure there's some things that they don't tell us. He's seeing some coverages that he probably never seen before. Sometime out there for the first time and make some bad decisions.
Yeah, it happens. Peyton Manning in his second season threw 28 goddamn interceptions.
Yeah,
and he's one of the greatest in the NFL history. So
yeah, I think Peyton's the best.
You gonna get fooled sometimes. You gonna get fooled sometimes. Like I always say, these defensive coordinators get paid a whole lot of money to do that to you. And they're gonna get you sometimes. It happens. They're gonna get you sometimes. Like the safety, like on that play, the safety pretending like he's gonna be single high, and then he dropped back into his zone. Jalen read that pre-snap, that wide receiver open in Jalen mind.
Yeah.
He stared him down. I could agree with that. He stared him down, but you got to give that to the defensive coordinator. He fooled that dude. He fooled him.
Yeah.
He fooled him. It happens. Denver game, the defensive coordinator fooled him. It happens. He's still a young quarterback trying to learn. It's like he's still a young quarterback.
I would like to see even the stats, like how many interceptions he has now. With 3, what that put him at? Like,
yeah, 5. That put him at 8.
8? That's still gotta be.
That's still love though.
Top in the league.
That's love.
I'm pretty positive a lot of quarterbacks got more than 8
because that's good. Not good, but Mahomes got 11.
Yeah.
Mahomes has 11 INTs in the season, so he has 8. It's like, I don't know. He is young. We have to give him more chances, and honestly, he could have won us this game.
And we need to have more deep balls than just streaks. For real. Like, where's the deep post at?
Yeah. No, we run a lot of post though.
No, but deep post. The one we don't break until like, 15, 17 yard deep post.
I get what you're saying. We run a lot.
We got the speed. We definitely have the speed in our team.
We run a lot of stuff to the sideline. I don't know why, but we run a lot of stuff to the sideline.
Oh crap! Oh, we got Al Bear back there. All right. But hey, Jinx, tell me what we're gonna do against the Jets, my guy.
31-0.
I like it. Because it's 10-7 until proven otherwise, my guy.
Facts, bro.
And we got Zach Wilson coming up. Oh, that's gonna be lunchtime.
We eat on them rookie.
But
all right, James, we're gonna get up out of here soon. So we holler at you, my guy. Let's get Al Bear up in here for a minute.
All right, peace out.
Late.
Yo, bro.
What up, my guy?
Good, man.
Goat in the building.
Hey, I be cracking up every time Huckleberry come on, yo. You can tell he about to say some bad shit, yo.
I'm stressing right now, man. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I feel like I need one right now.
Give me a poke. Give me a poke.
Yeah. Oh man.
How you feel about the game, bro?
Up and down, man. Up and down, because I'm thinking like even after how bad we played, it came down to one drive. It's crazy. And I'm like, and I really wanted to see how Hurts can do, or how is he going to recover? Is he going to throw another pick? Is he going to win this game? And I think he had the perfect opportunity at the how bad he played. He could have won this game, but Jalen Reagor let him down. A lot of people in my last video coming at me though. They like, why are you blaming this all on Jalen Reagor? I'm like, I'm not. I'm blaming that drive on him, the one we could have won the game. But let's be realistic. Boston Scott fumbled. Jalen Hurts picks. I'm not sure what happened to Miles Sanders. He on the sideline again, hurt. I don't know. I think it was too many passing plays. It was just out of sync. It was out of sync, and the game didn't feel right when I was watching it. I'm like, this game don't feel right. 3-0, we score. I'm like, we usually put up points. It felt like the remember when we played the 49ers? It felt like that game again.
Facts.
I'm like,
Exactly. That's what I
it
said
just
earlier too. Yeah, that was straight Niner vibe where the defense did their job. The offense just looked trash all day.
yeah. And we was
The defense
driving the
held
ball.
it down for us today, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah. Singleton probably had one of his best games too. I mean, he was tackling Saquon 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
I got to give him that. I got to give him props. But I mean, that offense was bad.
Garbage.
But all of that, we still had an opportunity to win.
Yes,
That's all it come down to. We
that's
definitely
all
had an
that matters,
opportunity
and
at the
that's
end.
why he gets so much heat. Get it? After
Exactly.
all that, you had the chance 2 times in a row to put it away, my guy.
Oh yeah, and for the people that say Smith was open, even including me, I just watched the all 22. He wasn't open.
I just said that, bro. I just
Hurts.
said that. It looked
Jalen
like he
Hurts
was open in the screen, but the safety was sitting right over top of him.
sitting right there. He waved his hand. Smith didn't realize nobody was behind him. Hurts looked his way, but then he seen Rager raise his hand. He put the ball right on the money. Missed him. Got to watch the all 22, man.
I
It's
seen
crazy.
it. I seen it on the replay. I'm like, oh no, he
Yeah,
wasn't open.
Wasn't open.
yeah. I
He
seen
had
two
one
guys
over.
next to him in the
He
end
had a
zone.
man under him, and he had one over top of him. He wasn't going nowhere. That probably would have been an interception. He would have threw that pass.
Exactly. And then what they would have said, oh, Hurts can't read the field. He read the. He did really good that drive.
He
I
threw the
mean,
Yeah,
perfect pass. He threw the perfect pass in that scenario. Rager was 1-on-1 with a dude. He threw it short. Rager went up. He's supposed to catch that pass. Ain't no way you could get around that. It ain't no way you could get around that. He clearly dropped that football. He catch that, come down. All he gotta do is backpedal a little bit. He already at the 1 yard line. He probably score on that play. Who knows?
even that, even if he don't score, we spike the ball. We get 1 to 2 more plays.
Facts.
But
facts. But that first one, he would have had a touchdown.
yeah,
That one, that's a little more chippy though. That one right there, like the defender all on his back, grabbing him and stuff. I mean, that's a hard catch. But that other one right
But that
there,
was right there, man.
right
Too.
there,
That was a. I think that pass was even more perfect than the second one. That was a perfect
they
pass
both.
that Jalen threw that right where only he can get it. Now you can say he hit his face mask, but that's your own awareness, my guy. Like you shouldn't have your face mask where the ball is. Period. You know what I'm saying? I know it's
like
freak
on that one,
accident,
even
but
if he leaned back oh so slightly, it won't hit your face mask. Like it won't hit your face. You lean back a little bit, catch you with your hands. Rager just got bad ball awareness. I don't know what the hell is like. I don't know, bro. It's just irritating. It's irritating as hell.
Hurts put those on the money,
He did
and
though. He put those on the money. But that first one, like I said, is a little bit more difficult, but you should catch that. But the second one, it ain't no excuses for that.
no excuses.
It ain't no excuses
because
for
he was
that.
up in the air by himself.
By himself.
No one jumped up there with him. He was in it by himself. All he had to do was catch the ball.
All you gotta do is catch it.
Everybody was
Even if you don't score, like Aquabear said, we right there. Go spike that ball, now we live to fight another day.
mm-hmm. That was just. I mean, it was just. I mean, we ended the game how we played. Let me just say that. We just say that we ended the game how we played.
Facts.
I
Yeah.
think not taking a lot of slack. I mean, because it was Greg Ward got to catch that. That's his second time doing that this year too.
That's what I
The
was
ball hit.
saying.
Yes.
Hit him
That's a
right
touch.
in his hands. Right in his hands.
And why
The
is it
whole
why is it just me or why does it seem like Nick when he gets to these red zone situations he always wants to put the bench warmer in? You know what I'm saying? Why couldn't Quez run that route? Or why could that was a good route call on the play? Like why don't you have Devontae running that route? Why don't you have Quez running that route? Why don't you even have Goddard running that route? Why is it always you gotta bring a guy like JJ in, or you gotta bring a guy like Ward in to come do that play. Then, if you want to be between the 20 and let them come in, do a couple plays, whatever. But when it's red zone, you gotta go to your key players, man. You gotta go to your key players.
I agree. I don't understand it either. Greg Ward ain't played all game. You want him to come in off the bench cold and just catch a pass like that? I mean, there's no excuses. There's no excuses. He an NFL wide receiver. He should catch that. But why not give it to one of your dogs? Why not give it to a Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, or even a Kenny? I would have been more comfortable with Kenny Gainwell getting that route. I would have been more comfortable with that. At least you know he's gonna catch the football.
I mean, how many times Greg Ward gonna show you he can't make that? He can't make that catch. That
Bro,
just
he
is what
did that so many times throughout this season, bro. He dropped it.
that same route, same one. Hit him
Same
right in
route.
the.
Think how many times too a bench warmer cost us. Warden missed that catch a couple times. Warden also had a penalty in the end zone. JJ had like 2-3 penalties in the end zone. Like, come on, man. Like, this is a reoccurring thing in the red zone, man, where these guys that don't play the whole game until you want to get them in the most crucial time of the game.
Right.
Remember last week we was talking about centers, right? Who's more important? If this game don't show you a center is important, I don't know what it
Real
is.
shit though.
I had to bring
Right.
that up.
Real shit though.
He erased 2 amazing runs. The touchdown Boston, and then even that Jalen Hurts run was awesome.
Hey, out. You the analyst, man. Analyze that Boston Scott touchdown for us, man.
Oh my god! I mean, the thing is, Boston Scott is past that line of scrimmage. The defense, I don't know why Herbert is holding.
Facts.
He's gone. He's gone. Like, and
He's
I think
gone already.
he held on to Sanders one too. Sanders gone already. Why you still holding? But that's him knowing that I'm telling you that center position is very important because guard do that. When he went back to guard, because you know how to play his position. But center, I'm telling you, man. Because
I agree
you
that too.
basically
He was trash juice at center, but when he got into guard, he actually played pretty good.
Matt Driscoll got hurt. I'm thinking, he might miss weeks.
That hurt
But
us
all
too.
the line played pretty well besides the hurt goals. But other than that, yeah, the
Bro,
offensive
on that play where Boston Scott scored, bro, I don't know what Herbert was thinking. He looked when he spent the jump, he looked at Boston Scott. Boston Scott is on the right side of your body. Dude is on the left side of your body. You didn't even have to touch him. And if you do, you could have just threw a little shoulder into him if you wanted to get some contact. Boom. But he's gone already.
gone.
What the hell did you hook this dude for? He can't make this play at all. There's no way physically possible he can make this play unless Boston Scott slow down, cut back, something like that. But other than that, it's physically impossible for him to make this play. He just panicked. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
Just let him go. That's it.
Just let him go. That's all you gotta do. Let him go. And even if you wanted to hit the dude, you could have just threw your shoulder into him a little bit or something like that. But hooking him, that did not make sense at all. It didn't even make sense for the fucking refs to even throw that flag. No, on some real shit though. We're gonna keep it a bean. It didn't even make sense for the ref and them to throw that flag. Boston Scott was already down the field already. Bro, but they really micromanaged us though. They threw every little flag on us. They DBs was holding all game, everything. But we didn't get no penalties. We getting through the line, they grabbing us, falling on the ground with us. They not calling nothing. It's like I can't blame the refs for this game, but they was on F stuff too.
Yeah, that first pick, I know we keep saying he had 3, but the other 2 is like I can't explain it. But that first one, to Quez Watkins, that was a pass interference.
Dude,
He
damn
held
near tackled him, bro.
pulled him back and caught the pick. I'm
He
like,
damn near tackled him.
And
they picked it up. Nope. I'm like, oh my.
And then people always like, why don't Hurts throw him open when he tries to do it? You know,
we ain't get the flag. That's just we ain't get that flag, man. And we was
Bro,
right there.
he damn near tackled Quez Watkins and they didn't call that down, bro. And the ref was standing right there.
And I'm thinking it's us because the way Hurts reacting, like, yeah, the flag. And Hurts is like, first down, first down, first down. And they're like, no flag on the play, Giants ball. I'm like, I see what type of game this is. We're going to have to beat the Giants and the refs.
And the ref.
And
Right.
Yep.
adding up, we have.
Oh yeah, they threw a flag, and picked it up, huh?
They picked it up. Yeah. They threw it.
That's BS.
It's BS, man.
Bro, I saw a million times where Fletcher Cox put the goddamn guard on his ass, and then he grabbed him and pulled him down with him, and they ain't called nothing. I'm like, yo, he got his arms wrapped around him. Y'all not gonna call this flag? You can't really complain about the rest. I don't feel like that was the reason we lost that game. It's like, but they was on bull crap though. They definitely was on bull
doing
crap.
some home field advantage.
Yeah, true home field advantage. I mean, but yeah, I can't.
Sad thing, we don't even get that at home with
Yeah,
our
we don't.
refs.
That was. I mean, hey, we just got to handle business against the Giants. But I'm telling you, I'm starting to pick up some on Hurts. When he played division games, he don't look good. Like, I'm starting to see it. Remember last year?
Both.
Who?
Him and Nick both to be.
Yeah, because when he first played Dallas, like his rookie year, he was bad that game. That last game against Washington was bad. We played against Dallas again this year. He was bad, and he played against Giants. He was bad.
It's becoming a trend.
Yeah,
it's becoming a trend. You gotta break that trend, man. And it's a good thing we got 4 more divisional games.
Yeah, but
4 or 5 more divisional games.
It's good or bad. Because like you said, 0-4 versus the NFC East. That could easily be 0-9 if we don't beat these guys.
All ugly too. All ugly. Not the best game.
But that's the reality of the NFC East, though. It don't matter what the record is. It's always gonna be a good game when we all match up, man. It's like Hurts and Sirianni gonna have to know, like, bro, these dudes they could be 0-8. They coming in here to ball when they gotta play the Eagles. Mm-hmm. You gotta know that. You gotta be prepared for that. I think the game plan that I seen, I think they thought they were just gonna come in here and walk all over these dudes. It's like, no, it don't work like that, especially not in the NFC East. It don't work like that.
Hey, shout out to my brother Roy Williams. What up, big guy? We keeping Hurts, my guy. I don't not like him to point. He had a bad game, but it ain't nothing like, I don't trust him or anything like that. Like I said, Hurts is our dude. Quarterback's the last thing we need to be worried about right now.
The Giants always had a good secondary, even with their record. They secondary good. Like they nice. That's why I thought we was gonna run the ball all over them. Mind you, we still almost had like 200 yards, if not 200.
We did. We had 200.
We had like 200 and I think like 216 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
but
that
imagine, I feel like if we just, I know you said it was balanced in the first half, but for me, it didn't seem so balanced. I feel like we should have been way more aggressive running the ball the first, because for me, that's where you do it. You want to do that in the first quarter of the game to establish the run game. That's your first objective every single game coming out. It's establish the run game. After that, it's up in the air, man.
Sure.
Then you mix in other things. If we would establish the run game, like you said, 26, when those 3 games we won, we ran the ball 40, 50 times?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we ran it 26 times. That means you went back to your old ways, my guy. Like, you need to stick. I know it's not the prettiest, it's not the sexiest way to win games, but if running the ball 40 times a game is what does it, do it.
Yeah, I seen Sue today, Marianne. He caught a pick 6, but he also got cooked by Odell too. So it's like, I mean, look, with Sue, it was like always a hit and miss though. It's like, dude will give you some good plays, but then he'd get smoked too a couple times. So it's like, you can't really read Rasul Douglas. It's like he can't cover speed, he can't cover quickness. He can make
He's
plays with the
slow.
ball right there. The dude like 6'2". It's like you better catch
Yeah,
that football.
yeah.
That's his
He
only
just not.
problem, really. He's slow as dirt. He's not
Yeah.
the fast guy at all. He gets toasted by speed receivers.
I agree. See, I love Razul Douglas because he from my hometown, so I'm gonna always take up for him. I'm kind of
Right.
biased, but yeah, he just don't have the quickest. Like if you put him at the goal line, he's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you expect like short routes, he's pretty good. Like that pick six he caught that game. Well, this game, he sat on that route the whole time. He just read it.
Jumped it, yep.
House. But if you going deep, 1-on-1, he gonna get beat. Razul Douglas.
I think Sue better in like a cover 3 defense for real, to be honest. Cause he can sit back and he quick enough to come up, make tackles and jump routes. It's just when people get that when you try to press him and he missed the press, oh, it's off to the races now. They running right past him.
And I'm gonna keep it
Random said,
real,
"What do you
man.
guys think about Hurts waving off the punt team?" I like it.
I liked it. I
I
liked
like
it.
I love Hurts' this mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I had a crappy first half, but guess what? I'm gonna put us in a position to win this game. Period. My
I
accuracy was
like it.
garbage the first half, but the second half it's looking a lot better.
I like it, but if you think about the play before that, if you gonna go for it on 4th down, you gotta run the football on that 3rd and
yeah,
2. You gotta run the football on that 3rd and 2. I mean,
yeah.
even if you don't get the first down, now you 4th and inches, you could do anything. 4th and 1, 4th and inches, you could do anything. You could really spread everybody out. You could run the football again. It don't matter. You got so many options, but you can't throw it 2 straight plays. Like you missed on that 3rd and 2 because you shouldn't even been in that situation. You should have ran the football. Line up,
Facts.
run some power football. I mean, they stop you. You get the 4th and inches. Now you got a better. Now it's a better situation. I mean,
Hey,
even the play call though, I feel like Hurts could have hit Rager and Stroud on that. He threw it behind him. He gave the defender a chance to make a play on the football. I mean, that's a bad throw, but still, the coaching staff, you shouldn't even been in that situation. It's like you shouldn't have been in that situation because you pick up one and a half, and it's 4th and inches. Now you could quarterback sneak. You can hand it off. You can run a play action pass out of a heavy package. Now they gotta respect the run. Now you got a Dallas Goddard on the edge or somebody like that. It's just we can. That's the crazy part because we can see stuff like that, and he getting paid to do this. You getting paid to do this, bro. You should know this stuff already. You should have this in the playbook. These scenarios in the playbook already. It's like that right there. That's bad coaching right there.
and I
That's
want to go
bad
to this.
coaching.
I think someone needs to go and check out every 3rd and 2. You know, every time we had 2 or fewer yards, and how many of those times were pass calls called?
It's dumb. It's
So I
dumb.
feel like
Niggas
it's
ain't got
more
to
than
pass
run
the.
calls called on the 3rd and 2, and that should not even be the case at all. Whether it's 4th down, 3rd down, even 2nd down, 1st down, no matter what, if you're 3rd and 2, that should be automatic in your head. Run the ball first, unless you
Facts.
did it like 4 times in a row, and then all of a sudden you want to switch it in with one pass play, on that situation. But I promise you, if someone goes down 2 or fewer yards, how many times Nick is throwing the ball? I bet you the pass is going to come up more than the run, and that's not good as a coach.
I thought the 4th down
Yeah.
was gonna be a real option though. I really did. I thought it was like RPO at the time. We should have ran the RPO. I thought it'd be right there. Like I think Jalen Hurts was eating them up in the inside. Like them just was going for 13, 19 yards. I
Killing them.
mean, he
Killing them.
was killing them. But the drive that kind of made me mad too. That's kind of going underrated just a little bit. Remember the first drive we got the ball back in the 4th quarter, and we just threw the ball 3 times, and then that's when the
Yeah.
Giants got the ball or that fluke touchdown. And it's just like it was their game. The dude caught it between his legs. It's like, come on,
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
was like,
That was
throw the
crazy.
flag, and I watched the replay. I'm like,
That was
oh,
all right.
maybe
crazy.
you shouldn't. How did that not touch the ground, my guy?
It really touched the
It
ground though.
did.
That was
That's a good ass
Like,
catch.
No, he
man,
definitely caught that though. That was good. That was good money.
Like he used
I
his
thought he
leg to make
dropped it.
sure it
I
didn't
thought he
touch the
dropped it
ground.
too. I'm like,
for
damn, that
sure.
joint. When I first saw the replay, I thought it hit the turf and then he picked. But then I saw him slip, put his hand under. I was like, damn, that's a catch.
Okay.
I was pissed.
Yeah. After watching the replay, like it had to be that front replay angle though. All the rest of it looked like he dropped that. But when they showed that front replay in slow motion, I was like, what? It did
I
not touch
agree,
the
Marianne.
ground.
That 49ers loss could definitely gonna come back to haunt us because now they got the tiebreaker on us. If anything,
Yeah. I just don't trust
Minnesota
the.
losing today actually helped us though. If we would have won the football game,
Yeah.
I mean, but you can't cry with spilled milk. All we could do is move forward. I mean, I'm mad about it, but I'm not super mad. It's like I'm not. I
Nah.
felt like we was gonna drop one of these games, and I mean, we got it out the way. Now let's get it together. We got the Jets, then we got bye week. We basically got 2 bye weeks, depending on how we play it. But
Yeah.
I mean, depending on how we play it, we got 2 bye weeks. I mean, let some dudes get healthy. Jared Howard gonna come back. I mean, our offense gonna be clicking again, hopefully. But this was a rough loss because the circumstances. Like we had every opportunity to win this game, even coming down to the last goddamn play. We had every opportunity. We gave the Giants this game, the whole game, and still could have won it. It's like that's the part that's hurting us. If we would have came in and got rocked, it would have been a little bit different. It would be like, all right, we got our asses bust. I mean, but it just hurt more with the circumstances, like Jalen Rager dropping that pass, Jalen Hurts throwing that goddamn interception on the goal line, the 3 interceptions, our defense playing lights out. It's like the circumstances just hurt, bro. That's the only reason. I think it's more on some real. I think it's more the Jalen Rager drop than anything. It's like, damn, bro, you got to catch that and score. It's like you got to. But I mean, at the end of the
Twice
day, we're gonna
though.
keep chugging
And that's
along.
really the part that I cannot get over. It's just it happened twice. You
And I'm
don't catch
sorry,
the
people.
first one, whatever. Like I was willing to even give you slack for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but twice the game on the line, and you drop it twice, my guy.
That was
You
hard.
trash.
And he's a first round pick. People treat him like he undrafted. Oh, I'm sorry. And you get that money. Like you, that's what we pay you for is those moments. I mean, that's why you get picked in the first round. Like, but I seen this happen to JJ Ortega-Whiteside, him, and Nelson Aguilar. And when moments like that happen, we stop utilizing them. Like you never really see JJ get utilized ever.
At all.
Um, Aguilar on another team after that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the pattern continues. We gonna barely use Rager. I don't think Jalen Hurts gonna trust him anymore. Jalen Hurts tried. He tried. I mean,
I wouldn't throw
I,
it to him no more, at least for a game.
you said one more. You give him
I said
another
I wouldn't
shot.
throw it to him no more, at least for a game. Like, man, I had all my trust in you, and you failed me twice, my guy. You're not getting any balls this next game. Maybe after that, I'll feel, because it's not
But
like he's producing
they could flip that
regardless.
on
Like, who cares if
they
he
could
gets the ball
flip
or
that
not?
on Hurts
Really,
too
like
though.
he's
You
not a
get me?
threat on our offense. He's not even a threat. He's in what game 13? You only got 200 yards receiving, and you're number one draft pick, supposed to be a starting receiver in the NFL. 200.
Only
Name another
reason
number two in the league that only got 200 yards receiving.
I'm gonna say this though. Only reason I go back to him is because you're going to need him this year. You're going to need him this year. He's a starter. Like he's a starter in his offense. And plus, if you're gonna say that, you can flip like Rager. I know he dropped that pass, but he could flip it the other way too. Motherfucker, you threw 3 interceptions. You gonna try to chastise me? It's like, I mean, listen, he's gonna need this dude. He's gonna need Quez Watkins. He's gonna need Dallas Goddard. He can't just depend on Smith. He's gonna need these dudes to make plays down the stretch. If we really try to make this playoff push, So the best thing he can do is throw that dude the football again. Get us a little bit of his confidence back. I know this is not going to be popular in Philly, but I mean, if I'm a Philadelphia Eagles quarterback and one of my receivers dropped a big pass like that, I'm going right back to him the next week, bro. I'm throwing you the football 3-4 times at the beginning of the game. Catch these Jones. Catch these Jones, make a play. Got to get him his confidence back. You got to.
Yeah, but what you saying now sound like Hurts. Because a lot of quarterbacks after that first drop, they want to win back to him. But it sounds like something Hurts will do anyway. If you're gonna find an open guy, and I don't, I don't know, man. I don't know about Rager. I just say that I was one of the guys like advocating like we should get a veteran wide receiver. So I really didn't trust Rager, or we should have kept Fulgham or something. Like I really didn't trust Rager at all. And he made some catches this year. He made a catch that this game that was nice. It was a good possession catch. It put us. It was the second half when Hurts threw the pick. That was a great catch. But when it came down to it, win or lose, man, gotta make that. You gotta make
He
that catch.
folded. He definitely
Yeah.
folded though. He
Because
folded
that
under
catch is
pressure.
way worth more than any other pass,
Good.
of the game.
Yeah, because
You know,
that first catch wasn't really nothing. We ain't getting no points out of it. I mean, it did get us to the goal line. So, but when it came down to it,
He
lost.
targeted Rager a lot this game.
He was open. They was doing. They
That's
was
what I was saying.
Watkins and Smith. They like we're not gonna let these two beat us. You got to let Rager beat us. And Aaron Robinson is a rookie because I want him on the Eagles. That's how I know that. That's who they had Shadowline on. So they like, all right, cool. You gonna keep him on Rager? Rager should eat this game.
Right.
He could have. We talking about what, like a 60, 70 plus yards he could have had in the touchdown. That could have been his stats. But
That's what I was saying. I was telling BIRDGANG them that earlier. I was like, I don't feel like they tailored the game plan around Rager. He just was open today. Like
open though.
he was open. I mean, some passes was bad, and some of them he ain't put enough effort into catching them. It's like, bro, it was a mix. It was like 50-50 to me. But that last one, that's what people gonna remember. It don't matter how open he was all game. You dropped a walk-in touchdown pass.
Against
And
the
even if you
Giants.
don't walk in on that, we at least down to the 1 yard line. Philly fans not gonna never forget that, Rigger. They're not gonna never forget that.
Unless we make it to the playoffs and he do something incredible.
Thanks. That's what I
throw it
just
all
was
the
saying
way.
that, bro. I just was saying that. He gotta make some spectacular plays down this stretch for us to forgive him. I mean, I forgave him already. It's like I don't care. It's like we lost the game at the end of the day. It happens. But you know how Philly fans is. Bro, they gonna personally go to his crib and try to burn his house down and everything. Like, bro, it get that extreme in Philly. Like, but yeah, he gonna have to make some plays down this stretch. Some amazing plays too. It can't be no all right, little couple cut. He gonna have to make some game winners. He gonna have to make some plays that stuff. He gonna have to do something, bro. You know how that go for them to forget this dude.
yeah, some plays that's gonna stick in everybody's mind.
Hopefully, he got a strong mindset because Philly's gonna come at them. See, the thing
we
is,
already
even
see
though
he don't.
you said, what if he don't?
And we already see that he don't. He's been killed and we're deleting his social media, bringing it back on. The whole year off season. This dude's weak.
Oh yeah, they gonna chew him up and spit him out then.
Hurts don't care. Hurts gonna throw 3 picks this game and probably do good against the Jets. That's why I say he fit this city so well. Is because even after Hurts have a bad game, he'll always recover with something. So Hurts he really blocks the noise out.
Right.
But that was my thing about Carson Wentz too. Like I think he let social media stuff get to him. And I think Rager, he might be going through the same thing, and that's not good.
At all.
That's not good.
That's what I was saying earlier. He reminded me of Carson Wentz. When you just hit that mental break, you're just mentally broken, and you can't deal with it because every time you do this, like I said, Every time you do stuff like this, it's gonna come even harder, tenfold. You know what I'm saying? That the intensity is gonna come raining down even harder. You're gonna hear more about Justin Jefferson. You're gonna hear more about how you're trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you can't handle it, man, you just gotta get out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
I mean, these situations can even make or break you, bro. It's like, to be honest, they can even make or break you. I mean, hopefully, like I said, he's mentally strong enough to handle something like this. But from the way he's talking in the media at the press conferences and stuff, I don't feel like he's gonna break. I feel like he's more on some oblivious to it, or some like he really don't care. It's like the
He
way
was not. He was nonchalant, bro.
yeah, he
He,
really don't care. It feel like he oblivious to it. Like I'm gonna get my paycheck regardless. He seemed like one of them dudes. I'm gonna get
yeah.
my paycheck regardless. I don't care what nobody say type dudes. So that could be a good or a bad thing. I mean, and in Rager's case right now, you in the wrong city for that, fam. You in the wrong. You could get away with that in the Indianapolis, Jacksonville, something like that, but not in Philadelphia. You ain't getting away with this.
He was
And that's
mad.
even gonna make
He's
me even more mad when I get
only
off here and I actually rewatch that interview. The fact that he even said that, my guy,
ups.
it's just two passes. What? Just two
It was
drops.
not.
What? You dropped plenty of balls this year. Don't act like that's the only two drops you dropped all year long, my guy. But those are two huge game-winning passes.
But
For you
the
to come
crazy
out and
thing
say
is,
stuff like that, that
the
makes me
crazy
want to
thing
you
is
even more. And
though,
I think you deserve to get hated on more.
you see guys like every week, Valdez Scanley, Van Jefferson, all these dudes out there making plays. They was picked way behind Rager. Like they was picked way behind Rager. I mean, some of
Higgins
them was
today.
probably a year or two before him, but they out there making plays for their quarterback. You watched the Green Bay game today. The Green Bay versus Los Angeles today. Van Jefferson out there, what, 80-yard touchdown pass or something like that? All that Scanley out there cooking. Equininius St. Brown, all them dudes, they making plays for their quarterback. Bro, you a first round draft pick. You a first round draft pick. It's like, come on, you gotta do you. It's something in your head that gotta tell you, like, bro. I seen other first round draft picks, and a seventh, sixth round pick, they get a little bit more leeway in the NFL than a first. I mean, a dude that's supposed to be that guy. A lot of dudes not gonna be scratching the table to bring you on a team. It's like, first of all, your agent gonna be trying to get you some paper because you was a first round draft pick. It's like it don't matter what the production looked like. We did. He was the first. He got picked in the first round. No, dude's not gonna be wanting to deal with the bad attitudes and stuff like that. You're gonna be out of this league soon, so you better get your stuff together. You gotta get your stuff together.
Yeah.
I gotta see. I gotta watch the whole interview. If he says something like that,
Hey,
not
that's
gonna
what
be
they
a
say
good.
he said, man. I'm gonna watch
Bro,
that.
they
I
said I
swear.
watched the interview. He said they asked him, well, when you drop those two passes, was it concentration? He's talking about no, it's just drop passes. I mean, what you mean it's just drop pass?
I,
It's definitely
that,
concentration. Like,
but I ain't see the part he blamed Hurts though. You read that whole quote somebody brought up?
no, from the I watched the whole interview. Like, he didn't blame Hurts. He basically was saying like, I didn't see him blame Hurts. He could have, but I didn't see him blame Hurts. He basically was saying like they was asking him questions like, you haven't been getting targeted over the few weeks. And he was just like, I mean, I'm willing to do whatever the team asks me to do, stuff like that. I mean, even in the punt return, any way I get the football, that's how I get the football. But us being a dominant run team, that's not like a problem to me. He wasn't really saying it like that, but some of the questions when he was answering it, it just was like on some arrogant stuff. It's like, bro, you don't got the right to be arrogant at all. You haven't done nothing for us. You haven't done
Right?
nothing. Just own up to your mistakes and then keep it moving. He trying to deflect blame a little bit. That's what he was doing. Trying to deflect blame, like, oh, everybody drops footballs. Everybody not dropping them passes.
Facts.
Everybody is not dropping them passes. So stop it. Like, you gotta watch it. It's just on some like arrogant. Is he real arrogant in that interview?
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, they took our best receivers out the game. I do give them credit for that. But that's when I did expect Rager to step up because Dallas Goddard was basically out. If you really think about it, they were sticking on to him too.
Facts.
So I mean, we really
But
needed
even in a
Rager to
point in
show.
the game where the cornerbacks went down, like two of them went down that game.
They deep at cornerback. I said that about the Giants coming into the season. That's why I thought they was going to be like a top tier team. But they offense is trash.
Yeah.
That's just they all put up points. But that defense is good. The defense is good. They just can't shoot it out. If that defense have a bad game, they can't shoot it out with nobody.
At all. At all.
But
Man.
as they secondary, even if they secondary is like if we had to compare it to something like the Eagles, it's like our offensive line. Like if somebody go down, it's still somebody that can play for real. Like
Yeah.
Herbig is like almost our last guard, but he can play. He can start on a lot of teams.
Right.
So
I feel like he a good guard. He just suck at center.
Yeah, he's a
he
good
sucks.
guard. He just trash at center.
He just
Yeah.
suck at center, bro. Ain't even him sucking at center. I feel like he suck in space. It's like he panic in space. Now, if you tell him to snap the football and go forward, he can do that. It's just
Yeah.
when you start doing all the pulling and the traps and stuff like that, he's not good in those situations. He gonna grab you. If you feel like he getting beat a little bit, he definitely gonna grab you.
He's too big for that too.
He is.
That dude's a monster. It's big old, look like a big old hog.
That's all I'm saying. I would have been better with him sliding Landon Dickerson in the center, bro. For real, for real.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Um, I don't know why nobody talking. Maybe because they didn't score with the Boston Scott fumble, but a lot of that going under the radar a bit. But we did lose time. We did lose all our timeouts because of that. I think Kendrick Gainwell should have played more anyway. To be honest,
Facts. I don't understand. Even when Miles went down, they still wasn't giving him the football.
did Miles Sanders get hurt? I seen him limp off. I seen him come back, and then I ain't see him no more.
Yeah,
But he wasn't.
he had an ankle injury.
He.
Remember when he bust that long runoff? After he bust that long runoff, that's when he re-injured his ankle. He was on the sideline limping around and stuff.
That's my concern about him a little bit too, man.
His durability, yeah.
Ability.
That's why it'd be good to have a Jordan Howard in the backfield with him. And take some of them carries off of him.
Shout out to Jeremiah Butler with the 199 super chat. He says, "Losing my patience with Jalen's stinking pocket play."
Yeah, man, it's a hit or miss with Jalen though. It's a hit or miss. Sometimes he looks hella good in the pocket, and sometimes he just rushing stuff. It's like, I mean, sometimes he just got to slow it down a little bit. I mean, I don't feel like he's horrible in the pocket.
It's like we said too, like he's still learning. Coverages.
Sometimes he does leave the pocket a little bit too early. Y'all could agree with that. And sometimes he panics in the pocket and makes bad throws, but it's times when you see Jalen standing there with confidence too, step up in the pocket and deliver those throws too. It's just
sometimes I think he be trying to finesse it too much too. Like he thinks he got it so much that he like finesses the throw, and then he don't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks even worse.
I feel like
Jalen
Hurts.
He's
chilling, get better,
and he's like trying to like put that extra finesse touch on it, and it don't go through.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes he makes reads too late. It's like sometimes you gotta just stand back there and rip that jump a couple times. Like just rip it, bro, without no conscience. It's like sometimes Jalen, he see the guy open, he don't trust the throw, and then he make the throw a little bit too late. It's like that all come with experience though. That all come with experience and trusting in your abilities. He got to trust in his abilities a little bit more. I don't think arm strength enough is the I mean, the downfall with Jalen Hurts, he can throw the pill and he has a strong arm. It's just sometimes he gotta get on it. He gotta make his reads a little bit faster, man.
And it's like he worries more on like the touch side of it, as opposed, like you said, just gunning it.
Yeah, just
rip
rip
it.
that thing, man.
Just rip it. Let
I'm
it
gonna just
go.
say this: Giants ran one hell of a scheme. I'm gonna just say that. Like
Mm-hmm.
even when mixing up the blitz,
Shout out to you, Jeremiah.
in the blitz, they ran one hell of a scheme. I'm gonna
They
just say
did
that.
though. They did.
But I don't think they really figured Jalen Hurts out. Jalen Hurts, I think, still had like 80 yards rushing,
Yeah.
so he was still good on the ground. Just coverage was really good. I mean, they took Smith, Goddard, Watkins. Well, at first, I think they was leaving Watkins like kind of 1-on-1 a bit, and Watkins was winning those matchups. So they're like, all right, cool. Now we're gonna shadow him too. We needed Rager to win this
They just
game.
shadowing everybody but Rager.
Yeah, they like it's either Rager or
Because
nobody
Goddard was
else.
double teamed a couple times too.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey,
Well,
Birdgang,
he
I
got
think it's
It
time to
did a
tank."
good
No, it's
job.
not time to
Like
tank,
Aquabear said.
Flores.
Like Aquabear said, it did a good job mixing in the pass coverage with the pass rush with the coverage, man. A lot of times they fake like it was gonna be a blitz and then they back out and then they really blitz sometimes. It's like they did a good job with confusing Hurts, man. They did a
and they
good job.
and they wasn't sending linebackers. They sending corners. So like he could finesse a linebacker and get out of there, but a corner not so much. He
A
ain't.
little bit faster, little bit more athletic. Yep. Right.
They did that same thing. Who did that against Lamar Jackson?
Um
And
that
somebody was
was
doing that to Lamar Jackson, and they was just
that was
sending corner.
Tennessee. Remember Tennessee played they played damn near fucking like damn near 8 defensive backs.
And send a cornerback at him, so it would be harder for him to escape.
Yeah. They play more athletic dudes. Like you ain't see a lot of Reggie Ragland and all them on the field. It was more like they stayed in the nickel and the dime for real the whole game.
That is true. That super chat. Go ahead.
Hey, yeah. Shout out to my guy, Jeremy Butler, with another one. He said, "Can't say just rip it with receivers like Rager."
No, I'm not. We not saying that. You talking about the receivers. Y'all acting like these dudes never be open. That's what I don't understand. These dudes be open. Even on that pass when he threw that third interception. Rager was open, but at that time you gotta hit that back step and just throw that jump. You gotta throw
See,
it.
the safety read that good.
He
He
read
read
it
that.
good, but the pass was underthrown too.
That's true.
It was underthrown. If he put it out there a little bit more, that safety he batted down. He don't get a chance for it to fall in his lap.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna have to make a hell of a play to make that interception. If Jalen Hurts just hit his back foot and just throw that thing, I
That's why I
mean,
think he be trying to get too cute sometimes with the passes. Because I've been seeing him throw balls farther than that. But then, like, sometime on those, like, 30, 40-yard ones, it is seem like it is a little bit underthrown, like he's trying to put too much touch on it. And like you said,
yeah.
he's like a second too late for that.
But yeah, like I said, that's all gonna come with time, man. That's all gonna come with time. We can't expect him to be this perfect quarterback right now in his career. He's basically still a rookie. It's like we can't expect him to be that perfect quarterback right now. I feel like I feel like he's gonna be a great quarterback in the future. It's just right now, sometimes he gets confused. Sometimes he don't trust his arm. Sometimes he don't trust his throws. You're like, bro, you got to get more timing down with these receivers. You got to anticipate more throws. You got to throw some dudes open. It's like it's cool. It's cool when you beaming it down the sideline at the end of the game, but all that fall into one thing. What happened in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter? You could have been up 3-4 touchdowns. I mean, you could have been up 3-4 touchdowns. Then you don't got to worry about the Giants mixing it up. Now they got to pass the football. Now they can't keep throwing them little screens and stuff because y'all sitting back on them. Y'all still got to play the run now. We down what? 7-13. They got the football. You still got to play the run. Sometimes you make them throws, it don't even matter no more. It don't matter no more. Now we just playing defense. They gotta catch us now. Even in the San Diego game, like they got to catch us now. You got to hit them throws. You got to hit them, and you got to hit them with confidence. It's like, bro, stop second guessing yourself. You threw 3 picks anyway. Why not have confidence in your throws?
I do feel like sometimes he does second guess himself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But like he knows he should have threw it, but then he thinks about it, and then he throws it. He's like, "Nah, man, you gotta fire that."
Yeah, just let it go. Let it go, man.
And I think the city of Philadelphia got to be patient with him too.
Right.
I mean, I was watching one of LB videos. There's some real jump, man. Like he was saying, like Jets are being patient with Zach Wilson. What are the young quarterbacks?
Trevor
Chicago.
Lawrence.
Jones, about what's that dude
But we
name?
got what hurts, man. That's what it
Burleson
is.
or Burrows?
Because if we bring in another quarterback, even though I think Russell Wilson is on the downside of his career, I've been watching him play. Haven't been looking good as either that or the play calling. I don't know what it is, but I truly don't think we're a quarterback away. I'm sorry, I just don't.
We got so
Like,
many other needs than the quarterback, bro. It's
yeah,
like so many
like
other needs. Like we don't even know if Steven Nelson and Harris gonna be here next year. That's 2 more players we're gonna have to replace. I don't feel like it's a quarterback thing. We're not a quarterback away right now. We not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We not none of those teams right now. We gotta put stuff around the quarterback for real.
yeah.
We gotta put stuff around the quarterback. I would go get Allen Robinson for real. I'll go out and get Allen Robinson.
I mean, when I seen that rumored trade with Jalen Rager for Robinson, and we get a 5th-round pick from Chicago, I'm like, hop on that, take that trade. If it was true, it might have not been true because Allen Robinson is going to leave Chicago anyway.
Yep.
Jalen Rager don't fit Philadelphia, so he's probably going to leave anyway. That was just a perfect trade. I thought it would have been perfect if it was true.
There've been a
Get a
lot of
vet.
people that got traded that would have been perfect for us too. I feel like
Yeah.
I was not going out trying to. He didn't do the things he did before, in that aspect of going out and making sure he get these players that were, about to leave their team anyway. You know what I'm saying? You should have got some of these players, man. Definitely should got. We got rid of the people. We gave away Urge.
And I know people like not really like they're not really big Odell's fans, but that would have been a good pickup too.
Heck yeah.
That would have been a good pickup too. I know he probably a little head case in the locker room and stuff like that in the media, but when it's time to play, Odell show up to play.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been mad at that either. We would have went out and got an Odell Beckham or somebody.
Yeah, and I don't think he break Jalen Hurts how he broke Baker Mayfield though.
Facts.
So
Jalen way more mentally strong than Mayfield. Mayfield think he a superstar.
Facts.
yeah. Look, that could have look at that. Smith, Allen Robinson, and Quez. That just sound good. And then you could have had Quez in the slot. Like
Oh
that's
my God, bro.
wow.
We missed out on so many good deals. Even DeAndre Hopkins. You see what they let that ball go for, bro?
Bro, they didn't even get a 1st-round pick. That's probably one of the worst trades in NFL history, man.
We could have conned the hell out of the Texans, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. We could have conned them. We could have gave them Derek Barnett or somebody.
I'm thinking they asking for everybody. That's why we ain't trading for them. Then when I seen the trade with the Arizona Cardinals, I'm like, that's all they wanted. So they wanted a washed up running back, a 2nd-round pick. We could have gave him.
This guy.
And watch our Eagles fly. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. I see a lot of people keep saying Odell is drama. Listen, Rager is drama.
Right.
Rager's drama. You see his interviews after every game and all that. It's like he's drama. He's not the big personality like Odell Beckham, but he's drama. He's gonna cause problems in that locker room, man. I'm telling you. I'd rather have production on the field and locker room problems than just locker room problems.
What about that one? Godwin this offseason.
I'll take Godwin too. Shit. Bring him. The more the merrier. Put some weapons around this dude, man.
I think we need a bigger receiver though, because JJ was supposed to be that.
You definitely need a big body receiver. I mean, even Fulgham, man, we could have kept Fulgham. Fulgham would have caught that pass. I know for a fact Fulgham would have caught that pass.
Yeah.
And scored.
And scored.
And scored.
Like Fulgham, the reason why he really got cut because he's not a good practice player. I mean, so who cares?
Yeah, who cares? As long as he's showing up in them games.
Because I think Doug Peterson was saying the same thing. Like, yeah, when he practice, he don't show up. Like, so we seen him in real time in games. Y'all seen that interview with Devontae Adams this OBJ? I was gonna post that, John. I meant to.
Nah, I didn't even see it. What'd he say?
He was like, OBJ hit him up like, yeah, after the game, I want a jersey. Devontae Adams was like, nah, go get Cooper Kupp jersey. So he want straight this. My man's like, nah, you ain't getting my jersey. Go get Cooper.
Adams be drawing, yo. Adams the funniest dude, bro.
Is that BIRDGANG? I wouldn't even mind Gallup.
I don't really like ex-Cowboys on the Eagles. I've seen it so many times. It's just
right.
But
like I mean, they just come here to get paid.
Yeah.
I don't like ex-Cowboys on the Eagles either. They be on bull crap, bro.
Word. Like even when we overpaid DeMarco Murray, he supposed to been this.
DeMarco Murray,
Miles Austin, I think.
Miles Austin, all those dudes. Even ex-Giants, like Steve Smith and all them dudes, they didn't give us nothing. We was hyped when he came. Bro, he didn't play one game for us. Steve Smith ain't played one game for us.
And look at Kerrigan now from the Washington. Like he been nice his whole career. He come to the Eagles and can't play no more. Ryan Kerrigan.
That's what I don't understand at all. That is one of my biggest saddest
Kerrigan
things.
literally gave us nothing, bro.
You know, like Kerrigan ain't did nothing all year long. Not even one good game yet.
I be forgetting he on the team, man.
Right?
Man, if he show up against Washington, I forgive all this though. He show up against
that Washington game, that's gonna be a tough outing, man.
That's why I thought if we was gonna lose a game, Washington.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a tough outing, man.
I thought they rolling a little bit. Maybe lose that Washington game.
That's gonna be a tough outing.
I
feel like we got the advantage though because they lost both of their edge rushers, so it's gonna be kind of hard to contain Jalen Hurts. But I didn't feel like
they didn't have edge rushers.
But they's bringing them cornerbacks.
They was bringing them blitzes though. They was blitzing their cornerbacks. They was spying Jalen Hurts. He could not get outside. They was containing their DNs. They did a good job defensively today.
Yeah. After a while, they couldn't contain them, but
that's because he started running up the middle after a while. But every time he tried to get to the outside, he couldn't go nowhere.
But man, it's like when he start doing that, we start passing the ball. I'm like, no, it's rolling. Like,
right, keep going, keep doing it.
I seen Nick Sirianni game plan a bit. He did try to do the play action afterwards. It failed. But like they was just on it. They was playing. They was covering. They didn't care. They had the corner.
They definitely was like, y'all gonna beat us on the run today. Y'all not gonna throw this football on us today. They had their safeties playing like 20 yards back on every play.
It wasn't.
They did
wasn't
a
going.
good job, man. I can't take nothing away from the Giants' defense. Their offense was horrible, but I can't take nothing away from their defense. They
Yeah.
played well, just like our defense played well today. Their defense played well today.
Giant fans asking me, do I still think Jalen Hurts better than Daniel Jones? I'm like, yeah, he had out of his whole career, what this is third year. He
Uh-huh.
only had 8 games or like 9 games with no turnovers. That's bad. Like
That's horrible.
that's horrible.
That's
Actually,
horrible.
He said, at
Daniel
least if
Jones is
we're going
bugs,
to
bro.
develop, don't stink this bad. Right?
that's the people thought we was only gonna win like 3 games, and actually we won more games than last year. So that's kind of an upgrade, to be honest. Like it
Right.
sound bad now. We won 5 games last year. We won 4, and we still got games on the schedule,
We're
and can
better,
still make the.
right? We're better than last year. Woo!
Yeah.
It's all
That
up
was
from
our.
here, my guys.
Mm.
I mean, at this point though, you get all you up there and don't make the playoffs. If at this point, which way do you go though? It's like, I mean, you
Yeah.
want that good draft pick, but it's like, damn, you still got a chance to make the playoffs. This is a tough situation right here. For real,
Yeah.
for real. It's a tough situation. And
Because you go to playoffs, that's
then
automatic
Miami
picking
winning now.
19th, right?
Miami winning now, and the Colts doing good. So it's looking like all your picks gonna be like after pick 10.
Yeah, because I ain't want to hear no Carson Wentz talk either. He lost and he looked terrible. I watched some of that game. He looked bad. He was like 20 for 44, something like that. And threw like a pick six or some crazy jump in the clutch. So I ain't want to hear none of that Carson. Nobody bring up Carson Wentz because they looked at that game like, nah, we can't break him up. Like, he picks, man. I'm like, man, there it go. And the Colts fans had they run the ball hats and shirts on. Cause you got Jonathan Taylor. Like, what are y'all doing? Bro?
Yeah.
At the
What happened? They were
back.
passing the ball.
Yeah, they passed the ball way too much. Way too much.
It's like teams get too antsy. Like they can't just run the ball. Like,
Like, and the Eagles been winning by running the ball. And it seemed like the same week we decide, you know what? We're gonna switch all of that up and we're gonna pass it. Like I don't know what was going on,
there's
man.
like people, they like hear the outside noise talking about, oh, you can't just keep running the ball. You can't. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
40
That's
times
why
a game. That's what wins. Who cares? Run it 40 times, 50 times a game to the Super Bowl.
we're right.
You know?
Yeah.
Until they stop you, at least. Now, if you go in there and you run it 50 times a game and you lose, okay.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, my bad. I ran too much this game. But until then, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Just keep rolling.
No. I really honestly feel like on that drive Boston Scott fumbled on, we was gonna score on that drive, bro.
I felt it. And I'm like,
Yo, we had all the momentum. We had all the momentum.
we just scored. So we like, all right, scored, stop. Like it just felt like, yeah, it's about to be one of those game-winning drives that Jalen Hurts need after having a bad game. And then we get the ball back. And then we back to the Jalen Rager thing.
Right.
You get the ball back with you don't get that chance twice in one game. Let me just say that. You really, really don't.
Yeah.
Twice?
Twice, bro.
Game
Twice.
ending.
And we was in good
walk-off
field position
touchdown.
both times. We was in good field position both times.
Mhm.
Like, I'm like, damn. Let's see, it only took us what 2 or 3 plays to get in the fucking scoring position. It was like, and it was 2 quick dump offs to Kenny Gainwell. I'm like, damn, bro. We had this game. I'm so pissed right now. I don't even want to go back and watch it. That's how pissed I am. Like,
I'm
I
gonna try
want
to.
to, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
would
try.
try to watch it, see if I could justify anything.
Nah, I don't think I could justify
Yeah,
anything,
you
man.
can't justify it. It's like we lost. It's like there wasn't one of those games where it's like,
We did everything right and lost. It's
yeah,
like
it was like we played like crap for like a good 3.5 quarters and try to pick it up at the end. It's like we play like crap. We play like
The
crap,
worst
man.
part about it is when we were playing so crappy, we were only down by 3 points.
Right. That's the
Yeah,
worst part about it. That's the worst part about it.
like yeah, we was only down 3 points.
I never really felt like we were out of it.
I
We
wanted
played
to
like
throw
crap,
that.
but
I
we
just
only
want to
3
throw
points
that game
at
in the
halftime.
trash and
Whatever.
just wait for next week, man. Move on to next week. I just want to throw that game out. I don't even want to see a clip of that game again the rest of this week. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. It's just,
You done with it.
them losses hurt, man. Them
They
losses
do.
hurt bad.
All the ones we should have won are the most painful ones.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like you said, we got blown out. Whatever, we got blown out. But the ones where
Them
you're like,
ones hurt.
come on, like the whole game, you're waiting for that switch. We're like, oh, we won. And then what? No, we
Yeah.
lost.
The whole momentum changed. Just like, damn. At the end of that game, the whole momentum of that game changed. It was in our favor. It's like
It definitely was, man. That's why I don't get how Jalen Rager dropped 2 of them.
he a sucker for that, bro. That shit, yo, he really a sucker for that. Like, and then you try to go in the media and justify why you dropped the pass. Like, no, you dropped it. Like, you dropped it. All the elite wide receivers are not even elite. Like, just regular wide receivers make that catch on a routine.
Yeah.
It's like it looked like he did it on purpose. Like, yo, he dropped that on purpose. Oh, it really looked like he did it. It ain't no other way you could justify that because he was staring at the football. It ain't like he ain't look it in. He just dropped it.
He waved for the ball, like I'm open. He really was open. Jalen Hurts, but that jump right there.
I heard he did.
Put it right there.
Like
He was
Hurts
scared to get hit. That's what it was.
feel like he was a cry, bro. If he would have, I would have. Like, I understand. Hurts. I think Hurts wanted to cry, bro.
I would have cried too. Shit. I just played the worst game of my career. And
Worst
still
game.
had a chance to win that game. And you do that to me? Like, I throw two dimes to you at the end and you drop both of them. Oh. I would have been hurt too.
That's why I'm like, division games really just cannot be explained. Like, I seen the Broncos blow out the Chargers today with Drew Lock. I mean, division games just cannot be explained, bro. Like, we way than the Giants. Like, and that's my thing too. I know we way better than the Giants, but Giants fans gonna keep bringing up this game until we play them again.
Yeah, we ain't gonna hear the end of it. We ain't gonna hear the end of it, bro. Until we
for
play
3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks.
I'm cool with it though. I'm cool with it. We gotta take our losses just like we take our wins, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got that. Y'all got the better.
I just really wanted to get to 500 already, man.
Yeah, we just keep flirting with it. We just keep flirting with it, and then just can't never get there, bro. It's like it's irritating.
500 right there. No, now we got another game back. So now you got to win 2 games to get to 500. Like, come on, man.
No, but Raven really said it's just 2 drops, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like it was in the first quarter. Like, remember when Quez dropped his against the Broncos? Now, Quez would have been cool with that because we still won that game. And the drop wasn't that important. I mean, it was a touchdown, but we still beat them. But that was game winning, division game, like Philly will love you forever type jump. Like, come on, that wasn't just no drop. That was.
Didn't I just say that, BIRDGANG? Bro,
that's where you get your get out of jail free
card. He would have been a legend in Philly, man. He would have been a legend. Like, he would have caught that pass and scored or something like that. Jalen Rager would have been all the stuff leading up to this. Everybody would have forgot about it. Oh, he won a game for us against the Giants at their home. That's big right there. That's big for your career. I mean, I can count on my finger how many times Deshaun Jackson killed Dallas, Washington, New York, bro. And he dropped passes too. He dropped a couple passes too. But, bro, he always made the big ones when they counted. Always.
Hey, that's what it's really about, making the big play. That's what separates a normal receiver from a superstar. The supers are going to make the big play. They might drop something too, but they're going to make the big play when you need it. And that's why I don't hate that much on Jalen. He might have threw all them picks in the first quarter. We're still only down by 3 at halftime. When it came to the end of the game, he was making the big throws. And he made some big plays. His stats, he would have went over 100 yards if we don't get that penalty when he ran out one rock that up the middle, and we got a holding call on I think it was Herbert.
I think Herbert was the only one that got holding calls. I don't think nobody else got called.
He's the only one. He was the only one. 3 big ones too.
So imagine he doesn't do that. Jalen gets over 100 yards with the 3 interceptions, and Rager catches that ball. You're looking at Jalen's game not so bad anymore.
I mean, it's still bad because it'd be like
still bad. Yeah, it's still bad. This depending on this the case that went where he threw them at. It's like one was from the 40 and one was from like the 5 or 6 yard line. Probably closer than that. Them bad interceptions. The one leading into the half, that's a bad interception. You take that, you throw that joint out of bounds, live to fight another day. We go into the halftime and we get the football at the halftime. That's momentum swinging right there. We got shut out in the first half. Yeah. Basically because Jalen Hurts was making bad decisions. So, I mean, that it count. But like y'all said, at the end of the day, we had a chance to win that football game. We still had a chance to win that football game. That's all that matters. That's all Eagles fans gonna remember. They're not gonna remember the 3 interceptions. All they're gonna remember is we was put in position by our defense and Jalen Hurts to win that game, and Rager folded on us.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He folded on us. That's only that you gotta call spade a spade. He folded. He wasn't ready for that kind of moment.
Yeah. I think Jalen Hurts tried to get it to Dallas Goedert too. I think Goedert was open, but he was already flushed out and somebody was chasing him. I don't think he just had enough arm strength to get it there. Right. I mean, I still think he should have just threw it out if you flushed like that. Like, just throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, I would have took that too, but he was wide open though, man. Rager was wide open, man. Wide open. Like, you don't get that in that point of the game, you don't get that wide open. It's like they playing the pass. You don't get that wide open. It's like the dude jumped up, had the pass right there. Dude was like right there, but he was like in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, because all the defenders was behind Rager.
Yeah, he was in the end zone. You catch that, fall backwards. You don't even got to turn around, make no play. You catch that, fall backwards. That's either a touchdown or you down inches. You come up and spike that joint, or you can even pull up and run a quick quarterback sneak or something like that. It's like, bro, I can't get that out of my head, bro. It's like, yo, I can't get that out of my head.
We got nightmares about it all night. Catch the ball.
We trusted you. We trusted you, my guy.
Catch the ball.
We trusted you. And D Gifted was going off earlier. I was cracking the hell up. He do not like Rager, bro. He do not like Rager.
Who was going on?
D Gifted. He do not like Rager. When we did the post-game show, he was going off on Rager the whole show.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's
man.
well deserved, man. You know, if you had like a 100-yard game and you're like a normal 80 to 100-yard receiver, and that happens to you at the end, I might even get a little bit more clout than that. But the fact that you don't do nothing ever, like ever really, and then you do that.
Go ahead.
That's unexcusable.
And people was kept saying like maybe they just not implement him in a game plan and this and that. When I say Kurt was trying to let everybody eat, he gave Quez early, Smith. He tried to put Rager in there. He just really couldn't get Goddard. They was on that, but he tried to let everybody eat.
Yeah,
I mean. I think me and BIRDGANG was talking about it. We was like, yeah, it felt like sometimes Hurts just throw the ball too much or targets Smith too much. Like, I know other people open, but I'm like, Smith, he the most reliable. We got to keep it real. Yeah. Your number one, you got to give it to your number one because stuff like this happen. Try to give it to number 3 wide receiver, which is a because he a first round pick, and he catch it.
For real though. For real though. But yeah, man, it's like I said, all you could do is, I mean, either fold or you could bounce back from this. Man, it's all how they play it. I mean, the Jets should be another like wake up game, like a Detroit or somebody like that. But who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Like this whole week just gonna be a mystery.
Of
Like,
unknown.
it's not gonna
They
be
say, "What's
fun.
your score prediction?" I'm gonna say I'm waiting to we them birds before I give one because my scores have been totally off, and I cannot predict this team right now. I would
That's
love to
my.
say
I don't know.
I don't know which team is coming to play. Are both sides coming to play? You know, if you can answer that question first,
It's a question.
because
Like
it could go back to remember in the beginning of the season, it can go back to that where now the offense lights it up, and all of a sudden Zach Wilson throws for 500 yards and beats us
That's
40 to
scary.
38.
That's scary.
but
That's
Gannon
scary.
do
Because
it though. Like
what's Elijah Moore? That's his name. They've been playing some good ball lately.
with the
Elijah
Jets.
Moore been hooping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, more. Yeah.
Huh?
No, I was saying, Gannon been sticking to the plan though. Like
Mm-hmm.
and he'd go out coverage a bit. He's starting to trust the corners 1-on-1 a little bit, but Steven Nelson is burnt though. They was testing him the whole game.
Yeah.
Some he thought that pass interference I thought was a little bogus, but did grab a bit on Ingram. I seen that coming to him like yeah, they splitting the tight end out on Steven Nelson's side. And they get that pass interference.
That was horrible
Was
too.
a touchdown. it
Like if he didn't call on the first one, I just call on the second because it was the exact same play. It seemed like it
was
looked the
Right.
exact same. He did it.
he ain't do much. I mean,
Yeah, he did it on the
I
same
mean,
thing.
I feel like he played it as good as you could play it. It's like he didn't
Yeah.
grab him. He put his arm on him, but he didn't grab him and turn him or nothing.
they call that, but don't call the one for what you call him for Quez in the first quarter.
Yeah.
It seemed like they've been doing that to us all season.
All
though.
year.
All season. It's like, damn, what y'all got against the Eagles?
You got to earn that respect of the refs.
Mm.
Be a good team, win some ball games, even when they're calling bad plays, and then they'll ease up off you. But until then, no love from the other side.
all.
But yeah, we rocking 3 hours and 10 minutes. We about to get up out of here. BIRDGANG got to go eat for show. I'm hungry. You know, I should have ate right after the game, but I didn't.
Oh, your phone broke up. I think very.
BIRDGANG, you there?
You heard it like skip a little bit, right?
Yeah. But yeah, we gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Let them know where they can find you at. Out.
Yep. Al could be the analyst. You can subscribe. Just check me out. I react to stuff. I'm trying to, do more game breakdowns. I don't know. I'm starting to like it, so I'm gonna start doing it more and more. And I see like y'all liking it too.
What did you say? I missed it.
No, I was saying like it look like y'all about to end it. I was saying like I'm gonna start doing like more game breakdowns. I see they really like when I do that jump, like views go higher. So I guess I'm gonna do those too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do
sir.
it. Expand it, growing, man. Just keep growing.
We need those though.
I try to
We
find
need
new
those
ways,
though.
to expand your brand. You know what I'm saying? Like people love seeing y'all give them what they want, beyond more. You know, you keep doing that, hey, it's gonna work out in your favor. So that's what me. I like show. Like I'm really in a gimmicky mood where like I like shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make better shows and more shows, especially for the network. Just like more shows. You know what I'm saying? That it has its own type of content in that 1 hour frame. You know what I'm saying? Where you can maximize the 1 hour frame with some people. And get it done. I just think it's fun, when you can be like, oh, oh, I love Birds on the Line, or I love, the Aftermath podcast, or I love, We Them Birds. Like you have your favorite show that you watch on YouTube now. And you kind of bring the whole television approach to actual YouTube instead of just always just labeling your own content creators. Like, oh yeah, I like Shakes, I like Elby, you know what I'm saying? Now you're like, oh, I actually like this show. I like all the content creators in this show. And it's just like it doesn't matter your subscribers, doesn't matter none of that. Just a nice show, like yeah, you can get down on.
Yeah, you have to kill it with that though. Like the way I like how you had the panel set up. I try to as I can though. It seemed like every minute got one on in the morning, afternoon, the night. Oh, I'm trying to catch all.
Yeah, especially on Sunday. That's three shows, my guy. You're rocking three on Sunday. You're rocking three on Sunday. But hey, man, much love to all you guys, man. Shout out to the 12 we still on the guy in the chat, man. Thanks for rocking with us for 3 hours and 10 minutes. We were booming there for a while. We were up there, but I understand, it's hard to get people to stay through a whole 3 hour live. But hey, shout out to you 10 or 12 that are still left in here. Hit that like on the way out. Subscribe to Bird Game 31. Subscribe to One Trey Rock. And subscribe to Alcabear the Analyst. The reaction goat in the building. Woo woo.
All right, man.
Great. All right, guys. Like I always say, fly, Eagles, fly. Till next time, we out. Peace.